Best Party Out.
All the shit that was like
shit.
Mad 5-0 and crazy.
Bullets went flying.
That was the
out.
craziest. Yo,
Alright.
right?
Alright.
Mad 5-0 is the best one.
Time out.
Oh, my
This
bad.
nigga got shot in the neck.
Chill.
Okay, go
Hey,
my
that was a fact though.
No. Hey. Yeah, hey.
You.
Hey, that shit was crazy.
Welcome to Lawrence.
Listen, man. You guys know what time it is. It's your boy Nate. Here's my dose. And I'm here with some of the OGs of the city. Big bros to me.
Yerp.
Reckless ass niggas growing up. But I got my nigga Ghetto in here.
Yes,
GH.
We here,
You know what I'm
baby.
saying? I got Buggy Lele.
Yerp.
And I got KR in the back. Craze Melix.
It's Andre X, bro.
Andre X
Like,
now.
he
Hey,
said,
yo, bro.
Yeah,
You,
you never
listen,
know.
I'm going to call you by everything that I know you are, nigga.
You think he got warrants the way he changed his name? Sheesh.
Fucking with you niggas.
Yo, we got one more back here. Show your face. Show your face, bro, so they know.
What up, man? What up? In the building.
Oh, we here.
You feel me?
Let's get it.
I'm here with the gang. This is the Friendsgiving one right here.
Yo, this is the
Buggy
real.
in town,
You know, we
so
out here visiting.
We
and
still
shit.
celebrating things.
Buggy hit me up, told me, yo, I'm pulling up this date. Make space, make time. You already know.
I need a lighter.
And we're here now. We might be 2
Nigga, I
hours
told you
late.
bring
but
a
we
lighter.
Oh, you right. I got a lighter. Oh, no, he got a lighter. We got lighters. Shit,
Only
like
thing
Sean
I told him
Paul
to
ain't
bring
here.
a lighter.
Sean Paul almost came through that window, nigga, when I said that shit.
Just give me the line.
Nigga said, don't.
Yo.
Nigga said, don't there.
So we're gonna freestyle this episode. These niggas got stories. They got a lot of things to talk about. You know, us right here. I've had a couple crazy years with these guys right here growing up myself
Yes, sir.
personally.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? When it comes to music and just life in general, they were just the older niggas around me I used to look up to and shit and make music with. So these are big brothers, you know, even though I'm a grown ass man now. You know, but yeah,
We're gonna be
just
some
here, we
hard-hitting
kicking it.
questions.
Nah, ain't no fucking question, nigga. We gonna freestyle this shit.
I
Nigga.
got mad shit to
We
ask.
got mad
Nigga said, I got
questions.
some
I want you guys to start off on a serious note though.
Real
Before you
shit.
guys get into any of that shit, let's talk NBA.
All
Where
right.
you guys?
My
Well,
Celtics
listen.
are killing anybody in the world right now.
I'm gonna let that
Number
be.
one squad.
I'm a Lakers guy.
Best record.
Who?
Celtics.
I'm a Lakers guy. You see what's
Best
happening.
record. You see where the Lakers are right now.
Yo, Buggy,
Oh,
you be
I don't say much
talking
about
right,
that.
nigga, on Facebook.
Time, man. Ask these niggas what they won. When's the last time they won something?
Like the
Doesn't
blunt.
matter. What did the Lakers win last
we
season?
won 2
You
years
know what I
ago.
call the Lakers?
Yeah, and
now?
that was a
I
fucking
call the
Lakers,
a
my
weird
nigga.
ring.
All they do is bake all that is. Niggas are high.
Hey, yo, niggas are high doing nothing.
Yo, bro.
LeBron has the worst shooting record in the NBA this year.
But he's gonna be
From
the-
the three.
Yeah, I can't. It sucks. I gotta defend the nigga because you know I'm a Kobe nigga.
Well, regardless, you're a Laker
but he
fan.
about to be the all-time leading scorer for whatever you want to say. That's big for a nigga that passes first
Nah, I
to be the
respect it.
all-time leading scorer.
I respect
He got
it.
no bag.
It took him 20 seasons, but I respect
Hey,
it.
hey.
Took him a long time, but I respect
Longevity
it.
gotta be.
Yo, I'm not even gonna say
worth
nothing on
something.
LeBron. Niggas call me a hater.
Longevity
Nah, I fuck
gotta
with
be
LeBron,
worth
man.
I fuck
I'm
with
a
him.
Celtics fan.
But I just hate the fans that he has. Them niggas. Bro.
I'm not a fan
Nah,
of Bron.
I
I'm
know
a
you're
Laker
Lakers.
fan, so I'm
I
a
know
defender.
that.
But you
I know
supposed
that.
to be a fan.
But you gotta
you a
give
Laker
him that.
fan?
He got no bag. I've never seen this nigga go in and out, back, step, on some James Harden shit. Have you seen him do some shit like that? And he's still gonna get the fucking top record in points. That is crazy.
Insane.
Bro, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I think he's just waiting for his kid to pull up and actually go all out.
Oh, for sure. For
I
sure.
think right now.
I don't
he's
know,
on cruise.
nigga.
To me, right now, this is what it
Nigga
is.
said I
He's
said
on
what?
cruise control right now. He's just waiting for his son to come in to really turn up.
To me, the East is lucky he don't go back to the Cavs. Because they already if they keep that same team and just add Bron in there, it's between. I like Milwaukee, but Milwaukee's out of there if Cavs have Bron. It'll be you and Cavs at it again like it was before.
Yeah, but LeBron's time is done.
But
bro.
that's why you.
I
got,
love.
you know
I'm
what
gonna be
you know what
honest,
the
bro.
problem
There's
is?
way more explosive players now, nigga.
Yeah.
But here's the
Way
problem
more
is-
explosive.
Here's what the problem is.
What the fuck is that about?
Mitchell.
I don't know what the fuck
we
is-
in the
We
back.
can't ask KR.
Mitchell.
He's out of
I
this
feel
one.
I feel like he's afraid of giving Anthony
said trying to get
Davis the
fucked up.
keys because he feels like he's more injury
When I
prone.
used to live
With
with
Mitchell
Buggy-
and Garland there, he got a whole bunch of young niggas there.
Yeah.
Yeah, yo,
I like
guys,
the Cavs.
Nah, yo, but
Yo,
bro,
the Cavs
I'm gonna be honest.
I like the Cavs.
When's the last time you seen a duo like Brown and Tatum right now? It's been a minute.
Oh, duo for the shop?
Abdul.
Brown. Nah,
From the
Abdul.
shop, nigga. What
Brown and
shop?
Tatum.
Celtics.
Nah, it's been
For
a
the
long
Celtics.
time. Abdul. This nigga said Abdul.
For the Celtics.
This
That's how you-
nigga said
this
Abdul.
nigga-
NBA. Fucking me,
You
league.
can tell you ain't got hair and have a haircut. This
He
nigga ain't have a haircut in a while,
The nigga
nigga.
has shawarmas. He spells
It's
shawarmas.
wild. Nah, for sure, man.
So
Man,
what's your pick? What's your pick? I want to know y'all pick for the year. One team that's gonna take it.
That's gonna take
I'm
it
a
off.
Celtics fan, so
Celtics.
even on our worst season, I'm a
You
six
see,
Celtics.
he's a biased nigga. I'm gonna keep it 100. I have it like this.
I live here. Look, Boston. I don't know
Exactly.
So he's going to
I don't know any
Celtics.
other
That's
team.
all we know.
I don't understand
And
Laker
the East-
fans from
If I
Lawrence.
know about
This
this
nigga been to LA for 5 minutes in his whole life.
Facts.
It's a long 5 minutes. I ain't
Every
get
other
robbed.
Lawrence nigga
I
has
ain't
never
get
been
robbed.
to
Nigga went to
LA.
the cookie store and not
I
say he's
ain't
official.
He's been to LA
Hey.
more on Instagram.
At
He's
crypto.com,
So
nigga.
it's
I
like,
was in
come on.
Figueroa. I was on Pico.
Oh, you was on Fig?
Yeah, I was
How
on
many
Pico.
prostitutes you picked up?
Okay.
Not a lot.
Not a lot.
Not a lot.
That's dope,
You know,
but,
Fig
you
is
know,
full of whores.
The e-bikes will let you.
You boys don't let you.
I can't ride the
I'm a Celtics fan
gotta wait
forever,
to-
man. I could never change that.
I would say it's
Red
gonna
Sox
I
fan,
just
even
watched
a
myself.
Bruins fan, and I don't watch that.
I want to go to a
shit,
Bruins game. I've never been to one.
Exactly, I want to do it.
I've been to a
too.
Patriots game. I've been to a Bruins game.
I've never been to
Oh,
a Bruins game. I would love to
I heard
go.
Bruins go.
Nah,
Can't
I would
live
love
here
to
and
go to a
represent
hockey
another
game.
I
team.
haven't
You
gone to a
can-
football
you
game.
can-
That's
you
the
can
only
like
thing.
it.
Yo, true story, right? True story. I'm gonna tell y'all something, right?
The Patriots, that's
04. I don't know if y'all remember
Do that to
04,
yourself.
right?
Yo, 04, I got
For
you.
blunt,
No,
nigga.
this shit is ill.
With that rhyme, that shit smell like a
Nigga said
04 blunt, nigga.
With a white owl, you know this nigga be a
Yo, I'm looking around. I'm like, yo, what's that smell, nigga?
I thought
That
it was
shit
you.
smell
I
like
smell like a Philly.
2006, nigga. What the fuck?
That's where your boxes is from, nigga.
That's where your boxes is
Shit still got the shit stains from that.
Yo,
nigga.
pass me a lighter, nigga.
Yo, this nigga
I
said
got a
that's where your
TBT
boxes
blunt.
are
That
from.
shit still got
Nigga, the TBT blunt.
Nigga got a throwback Thursday.
Yo.
Speaking of throwback, so
Yo.
04
Oh, man.
Nah. Before you go forward with your story, you locked in Celtics. What you locking in for the year?
for who's gonna win, East or West, or we doing like just
The
the,
whole
whole
thing.
thing?
Just the whole thing.
I'm gonna ride with the Warriors.
Damn, so you're not even He not even riding with his team. Bro.
Nah, we
That's
gotta wait.
crazy.
They gotta wait. I gotta wait for them to get to the playoffs, nigga. Are we
But
got,
the Warriors
are we
are going
looking?
off.
Is this a Lakers fan or
It's
what?
realistic, know what
You
I
a
mean?
Lakers
Nah,
fan?
yeah,
Get the
that's
fuck out of
realistic.
here.
They
nigga.
ain't going
That's
nowhere,
true.
fam.
That's being
Bro, what you want me to
realistic.
do with fucking 4 and 12? We gonna make we're gonna win it.
Nigga,
this
hold
year.
your cojones, nigga,
The
and
fuck
say the
outta
Lakers
here.
is taking
Hold
it.
We're talking real shit.
What's wrong with you
I'm
niggas?
I'm right. If the Bucks would have won last year, I
Hey.
would have won with the Bucks. I would have won with the Bucks if the Bucks.
Nah,
I'm
nah,
going
you
with
keeping
the
it
champ.
serious.
I'm going with the
Yo,
champ.
That's what you see. That's what you see.
Yeah, I'm going with the champ.
You have Bodie?
Of course.
Alright, good. Give me my lighter.
Yo, you better get robbed. The nigga said, yo, you better.
It's all jokes. It's all shit.
Yo soy de
Yo.
Cagua, papi.
Yo.
Oh,
Nah, I'm
my
going with
God.
the champ. I'm a ride.
So I'm locking them in. He got the C's. I got the C's. My
C's,
man's right here
baby.
got, you know,
All day.
The Warriors.
The
Not even his
Warriors.
old
Because there's
team.
no trade that we can make that's going to make the Lakers better. There's no fucking trade. We're going to get rid of Russ. Okay, who we going to get back? Buddy Hield and Miles Turner? What the fuck are they going to do for us?
Buddy, he was nice.
Them niggas sound like lawyers.
For real. Hield and Turner, nigga, Esquire.
Healing
Fuck outta here.
Turner's Inc.
Nah, but isn't Russ playing better?
I like Russ off the bench. That's
Off
what I'm
the
saying.
bench. He's gonna be the sixth man of the
pretty
year, and I
good.
called it. I'm like, yo, they make him a sixth man. I bet
I
you
tell
he
you,
and look.
I got a bold
Better.
prediction.
He started off
I got a
hard.
bold Lakers prediction. If we stay with this team past the trade deadline and Anthony Davis is doing what he does and we somehow make it, let's say even into the 6th seed in the West, AD is MVP and Russ is 6th man.
Nigga,
of the
AD fragile.
Wow.
He an
This
MVP
nigga
shit.
Wow.
You said-
Fragile.
Yo, he
This
went
nigga.
from the
MVP?
Warriors to that
Wow.
prediction. He's
If
bugging.
we make it to the 6th
Niggas
seed
talk about
in
glass
the
boy.
playoffs after starting 4 and 12 and AD is putting up 35 and 15 each night,
He can't do
Can't
that.
argue
you don't
with
know that.
You
We
can't
on-
do
we on-
that.
We on his
But
third game. He
35?
did 30 and 15 the
Oh.
last 3 games.
He's just
That
too
nigga's one
fragile,
fall away
you know
of
what
getting
I mean?
motherfucking
I respect AD. I love
injured,
AD.
nigga. That nigga's
Too
glass,
fragile,
bro.
Yeah.
But the way that's what I'm saying. If that happens, Russ is winning 6th man of the year for accepting that role. Coming out of there, giving you 22, 10, and 7, and AD with 30 and 15. That's what's gonna happen.
Yeah, exactly.
Right now, Tatum is looking like the clear-cut MVP.
Yeah.
Who else?
Yeah.
I mean, Luca.
You saw
I'm a Tatum fan.
Nah, yeah,
I
Luka
like
scored
I'm
more than him,
biased
but you
about
saw
Tatum,
when he
man.
cooked
Yo,
up with
Luka.
Luka.
The Joker too, man.
Yeah, Joker's one of the
Joker's
He
best.
don't get a lot of TV time, but
Exactly, yeah. Joker's one of the best players.
Jokers, you know who would be like if someone can go to the Knicks and change their franchise around. Even if you win one ring there, that's
And
equivalent
that's
to
not
like
gonna
5.
happen. That's not gonna happen.
Bro.
Yeah, no, you're
Knicks
right.
They could bring
They need to
5
sign.
great players and the Knicks will still be trash.
What is that? What's that? What's the Knicks? What's that?
Yo, Knicks niggas used to sell on the block. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, yo, Pun had a
He
bunch
goes,
of.
yo, what is that? He
Ask
goes, I know
Pun.
the Celtics.
I can't with this
Ask
guy.
Pun was on the block selling hella. You too, nigga. You pay for your
What's
gold
Knicks?
gym membership. Yo, my man's right here was selling so much Knicks on the block. This nigga was this nigga was in the
Nigga.
gym, right? And there was a.
What year was that?
What year was this Coops?
like 04.
04. This nigga was
Back,
in the gym,
back.
right?
That's when he
In
used
the
to hit
gym.
the weed off of
We
one
young,
hit and that
baby.
shit will leave you dizzy.
Bro, a cop
Yo,
went up to
baby.
this nigga, right? The neighborhood cop went up to this nigga. They're like, yo, this
We
gym is
talking about,
like.
yo, shout out to fucking Arthur.
Nigga shouted up the
Shout out to all.
This nigga went up to
Arthur's
him.
that
They were
dude.
like, yo, they told him, like, yo, this gym is like $40 a month. How can you afford this shit? And this nigga's like, I sell Knicks on your block.
Nigga told the cops
Yo, he
straight up.
told that nigga straight up.
Pull up, I got you.
Yo,
sure
yo,
you
that's
say
pretty
crazy.
ballsy. That's wild.
That's
Wow.
amazing.
Like, what do you say? As
What do you
you're an
say to
officer,
that?
what do you just go back and nigga gotta finish this set? Cause nigga, what am I gonna say to
Nigga
that?
done say shit,
After
man.
that,
That's
after
just
that,
nigga off
he can't even-
clock. Yo, I
He's
need
like,
that.
yeah,
Yo,
you're good. I'm not
yo,
even gonna do nothing.
Yo,
to that.
these two niggas, him and Pun, were on that black. And this one, the block was a one way. It wasn't that the rotary and all.
No,
that
it was 2 ways.
It was two-way back then?
It was 2-way back then, yeah.
Oh, you niggas was wild.
All the
Well,
streets
no,
were
it was a
way,
2 way a
though.
long time ago. But it was.
Yeah, it was a 2-way back then.
Yeah, had the
I think
rotary and
It
shit,
might have
right?
been,
Yeah, when the rotary was there.
You're right, yeah.
You niggas was wild.
That was
That's the first time the first time I met G. I'll never forget. This is the thing, right? I had moved here from New York, right? So I knew like one of my best friends was this nigga Jason. He lived on Brook Street, but this nigga was from Brooklyn. And then my other best friend that I met was Hottie that lived on Howard Street, and you know Hottie was wild.
Of course, Hottie.
So when I got to I did Leonard here and all that shit. Then I got to high school. My mom didn't want me to go to Lawrence High, so she made me apply to Whittier. I didn't know where the fuck Whittier was, and we had to take the highway. When we took that highway, then we had to get off on 52. I'm like, yo, wait a minute, this is different. Then another
It's a
fuck.
setup. It's a setup.
Yeah. I thought it was
Nigga, yo, this don't sound right.
Yo, that ass, I thought I was going to military school. I'm like, I know I didn't behave that bad. Like, I know I didn't behave that bad, that ass, right? And then on my first day of school, I got accepted somehow on the bus. This nigga comes in. I'll never forget how I met this nigga. This nigga had burgundy pants on with a black tee and a black fucking a black stocking. Dead ass, nigga. Dead ass. I'm like, yo, who is this nigga?
The fits were fucking crazy back then, nigga.
Yo, this was 2000.
Niggas we were dancing in our clothes,
Nigga made an
nigga.
impression on you.
Yo, cause everybody
Nigga
was all
remember the
dressed
fit,
like,
everything.
yeah, cause I'm like,
Yo,
I
my-
thought he was the hoodest nigga in the world.
Niggas was dancing in their clothes.
Yo, but my pants were Perielas.
Ooh.
My shirt was Nautica.
Yeah, no, his shit.
Ooh.
He was outside.
At the time, I was
His
out.
stocking cap was
serious
stolen.
then.
No.
He just stole it.
My stocking cap.
Stocking cap was stolen.
My stocking
Nigga.
cap was my grandmother's.
Diablo.
That nigga wild out.
But that's how I met this nigga. And then this nigga was cool because I didn't know he knew people. So I was sitting in the front of the bus. I had an Averex sweater when Averex was popping. And this motherfucker would be in the back with all the cool kids. I'm like, I need to know who this nigga is. No, Averex. Yo, son, the thing was.
I remember Felix. He had an Avery Ricch jacket that was crazy. I remember. I was like, damn, that jacket.
Nah, I used to. Yo, Felix is. I'm lucky. He's my friend, but he's also lucky I'm his friend. Because I would leave to New York and come back with all that fashion.
Fact.
And this motherfucker would capitalize on that and go back to school way more fly.
Yeah,
I'm like, how
everybody.
the fuck?
Killing niggas.
The first time I went to New York when Dipset was popping, I'll never forget. I lived in the Heights. The Heights is all Dominican shit. So I'm on 175th and I walk by and there's 30 Dominicans with American flag bandanas on. And I don't get it. I'm not getting the fashion. White tee, fucking Air Force.
Longest white tee.
American
When
flag
you-
bandanas. This is when Old Boy came out around that time when Dipset was out of control.
I just watched the
like
Dipset
02,
interview,
03, like 04 around there.
Oh yeah.
I posted a clip about it.
Right? I go and I'm not understanding, right? Because nobody, mind you, back then there was no social media, so Lawrence was always a little behind with that shit.
Yeah.
So I'm not.
Me and Pun used to go out there, so we were always on.
My cousin
I
Flex.
didn't
1, 2,
understand.
fifth
I
all
didn't
day.
understand that shit, right? And then my cousin's like, "Yo, we're gonna go to Harlem to Dr. J's. You know, Dr. J's was right where the Apollo was at to go fucking shop.
1, 2,
So
fifth.
we go and once I get
Yeah,
to
yeah.
like 155th, going to down, that's all I saw. That's all I saw was I'm like, oh shit, I get
bandanas.
It's
it.
the wave.
I get it. I came back and I forgot.
Jewels.
I came back and I got shitted on for that. Yo, you wearing an American flag bandana, nigga, te lo otro. I'm like, bro, this shit about to explode. If I seen Dominican niggas wearing this shit,
Nah,
this
I
shit's
remember
gonna
you
explode
wearing
here.
that shit
Yeah,
too.
yeah, I remember
And
that.
that shit took
Buggy,
off.
Buggy
I definitely remember.
Buggy took New York hip hop so hard that this nigga showed up to school one time with a bandana, but it was all paper towels.
Remember when Jada did that? When Jada did the knock yourself out? When Jada did the
That shit, how long that shit lasted till first period. Yo, by fourth period he was using toilet paper. by sixth period he was using tissues.
I had a whole Kleenex, nigga.
On the way back home, it was like this.
Yo, bro, you niggas stupid.
Started working
On
out.
the way back,
Son, if you don't remember back then on Exeter Street when Exeter was a fucking one-way, they used to have like these little salons, and in the salons they had mixtapes too. And for 20, you can get 5 for 20. And I would do little chores and walk over there all day on Franklin and fucking Essex. All day in that little corner. There's a beauty salon, and the niggas would have mixtapes all day. 5 for 20. I go buy them.
That's crazy.
I'll tell you what. My
Flex used to bring me back mixtapes. from
Yeah,
New York.
yeah. My
cousin
my introduction to hip hop, like for real, like listening to the words was because of Buggy, because I didn't understand like he would like idolize these people, and I was like, nigga, these are just fucking regular people.
Mm-hmm.
But then when I started listening to the stories of what they're saying, like I fell in love with Big Pun, I fell in love with Biggie, you know what I mean? Because of people like Buggy, because he
Biggie was my favorite.
Yo, people from New York, like they understand hip hop in a different way because. The people that like created hip hop, like they came from the pain of New York. So
Yeah, that's the thing. That's the difference.
And New York was made from like Hispanic and black people.
Nah, yeah, it was a Puerto Rican
Yeah,
and a
Puerto
black
Rican and
guy
black people.
So that shit just.
That's why I say Dominican people are black
That shit
people.
started in the
We don't-
Bronx.
To me, I feel like we're the closest culture to the way black people act. Dominicans are. If you see a
I'll tell you
Dominican
what,
picture
how you feel so
with a
wait.
doobie, you're gonna think
So
she
I'll
how
tell you one
how
thing
you guys
right now.
feel about them
The
saying,
feeling of hip hop is not the same as it used to.
No,
Nah,
it's
so
not.
how you guys
My
feel
nigga.
about, but wait, time out. How you guys feel about them basically, people feeling the type of way of us saying nigga?
I don't feel no way about. I
there's a group.
think more. See, me being in the South, it's a little bit more towards there because when you grow up in like environments like this or in the city, like in New York and shit like that, you're gonna be surrounded by a fucking melting pot of cultures.
Yeah.
So
people
the
say
way I
nigga.
grew up, everybody in my building said nigga.
Yeah.
And my building was fucking 80% Dominican, 20% black. And that's how it
When
was.
when I've traveled, I'll tell the difference. I
Yo,
can
bro,
tell
my whole
certain
life-
people,
yeah.
if certain Hispanics won't even say, I'm gonna be honest. I'll be like,
No, they don't. Like me, I don't have a problem with that shit. Cause yo, I'll tell you a funny story. I'm in Florida, right? And I'm playing ball. It's me. There's a Puerto Rican kid, and there's like a black kid. We all on the same team, right? And the Puerto Rican kid is using. Now, mind you, he looks straight de la isla, Puerto Rican, but he's using the word nigga in like the context is not how it should be done.
derogatory.
So he's going in, yo, it's just, the scores like, yeah, nigga, fuck you, yeah, but like 100 miles a minute. And I'm saying it too, but I grew up with it. So the Florida niggas stop like, hey, bro, don't be saying that fucking word no more, bro, because we don't, they checked the nigga right there, and I'm like, oh shit. So the nigga looked at me since I'm Spanish too to like back him up, and the black dude was like, hey, bro, don't look at him here, he a nigga. Now you,
You ain't wanna play.
Hey, I'm like, hey, I just had to let them know, hey, bro, is that, you know what I'm saying? You gotta know when
Florida's
and how, and it's different. Like they understand. If you grew up
It's a
north,
different culture.
if they grew up north, they get it.
You
know
get a
what I
little
mean?
pass, yeah.
But if you're like real Caribbean and all that shit, and you're not like of that ilk, they will.
Atlanta was good. I went to Atlanta.
Same shit with Jesus. I would say like Jesus Christ. Like, hey, bro, don't use the Lord's name in vain, bro.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Shit.
Yeah.
So I don't even do that shit no more
Southern
because
shit
it
is
makes
different.
sense.
Atlanta
Yeah.
told me don't say goddamn.
Yeah.
Don't damn God, son. I was like,
Yeah. They're very big.
Yo, they
on that.
different.
I was
Yeah,
like, I was like, oh shit.
Shit, I feel like out here you
I'm
can
sorry.
say whatever.
Right away, I'm like, I'm sorry, man.
Yo,
Like she heard me say that.
Words are powerful, man.
Yeah, man.
Some
But
people
that's
real
why it's
literal.
good. That's why I like
I've
it
been,
over
I've
there.
been replacing all my niggas with kings. Real talk.
Yeah, no, this
That's
my
smart.
Man, this
I
nigga
seen
Felix
that.
is hella
I seen
positive.
that when you told
Yo,
me.
text him, be like, yo, he be like, peace, king. I'm like, okay.
It slips here. and
Nah,
there.
but I like that shit.
Slips, yeah.
I like that shit. I like that
We
shit.
all say,
I thought you were
nigga.
Jamaican. I'm like, nigga, you saying bye? You know, Jamaicans pick up, be like, hello, good night. You're like, hello, what you mean good night? I'm calling right now, nigga. What's going on here? Say what's up.
You listen, yo, off that nigga. Yo, so like I was saying, when you listen to hip hop now, I don't know if y'all niggas agree with me.
Depends
After
on the
like
artist.
2 days, the album, you don't even listen to it anymore.
Oh,
Do you feel like that?
we're in the microwave era.
But I'm just saying,
we don't
the
digest
first day you bump it,
we
you
don't
think it's
digest
hot,
it.
no?
Nah, yo, we don't digest
Oh,
it.
you don't agree?
See me,
I
I can't
think-
do that. I
no.
gotta hear the
I listen
album
to
5 to
See,
6
listen to
times.
Alright,
Like
this
a real
is the
And
thing.
you'll think about it
the-
first.
like for instance, there's no more albums that tell stories. But
Yeah.
the ones that do, like the Kendrick Lamar's, like the J. Cole's, right? Like
YG.
don't like
Yeah.
like even
They
the Y-
stand more, I
yo,
guess.
Nah, yo, you know
even
what I
the
noticed?
Jeezys,
West-
even the Jeezys,
yo,
but you know, but
West
wait,
Coast
let me
artists
just finish
do
my
this
point.
shit.
Let me finish my point. There's no like we are in the microwave era, but that's all a mentality thing is how you see it, right? If you don't have to be in that era if you don't want to. Right now, people are going back to what wearing the shit that we were wearing back in 04.
Yeah, it's baggy again.
So like, and
Yeah.
the way I'm thinking is like, yo, just give it time and like, there's just
Shit
so
will
much
go
coming
back.
out. It doesn't matter.
You think
no more.
Griselda
Yeah.
started that? Like
Of course.
back to bars?
Nah, man.
Yeah. I mean, no,
This nigga
they didn't
that's been
start
doing
that,
it,
but they
bro.
changed it a
Nah,
lot
bro,
though.
I appreciate.
They changed the dynamic because they're signed with a big label.
It's an art
Yeah.
to making an album, bro.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest, it's an
Yeah.
art. Only certain artists on certain magnitude or
That's
certain
crazy.
times could fucking do albums.
I
to be
love
honest.
me. I've
Like we
always
got
been
the
an
last of the
album
last
nigga.
people that can make an album are like the J. Cole's and them. They're the only ones that can
Yeah.
capture like what an album.
I
is.
mean,
The
but then
people that
again,
came after.
look, Nas just dropped an
That
album.
album was ill.
That shit is fire, but
Oh,
it came
okay.
and went for me.
But Nas,
I listened to that shit 3 times.
And then you were
a
back to
couple
her
days.
loss.
Same here.
Then I'm playing, Her Loss or like 42 Doug or something like that, and I'm from the old.
Not for
era.
nothing.
So it says a lot. You know
I
what
love-
I mean?
Yo, real-
Hukum.
I love
Yeah,
the
yeah,
old
yeah,
era.
yeah.
No, facts. I was gonna say, what y'all niggas think about the dude that said that Nas is irrelevant? Talking about
Oh,
Nas.
21.
I agree in a way.
Who was it? It was Savage.
21
I
Savage.
talked about it on the last pod, and basically,
I agree in a way because if he's talking about radio
Yeah.
or just in the general
He's talking
public.
about mainstream.
Mainstream.
He's not
Alright,
relevant
so
mainstream.
he's not.
But for
yeah.
us
You know
who grew
what's
up,
up,
on,
man.
like to me, a lot of people hate.
You know what I'm saying.
What's the album?
You ain't gonna say, yo, let's go party. Play that Nas right
Nah,
now.
he's right.
Niggas
Put
are gonna be
King's
like, get the
Disease
fuck
3.
out the whip,
Put
nigga.
King's Disease 3. You
Yo,
know,
put King's
they gotta
Disease 3,
Jazzy
nigga.
Jeff this nigga out of here.
Get the fuck out of here. You know what I mean, man? Yes or no?
Jazzy
Nah,
Jeff.
I wanna
niggas
come
are
and
not gonna
go.
listen to
That's a
that.
good one. I like that one.
Cause
Nas
see the last
is as big as a pillar as Jay-Z is.
For sure, I
No, no,
agree.
no.
Yeah,
We're not
Kodak.
saying
You
that.
guys really didn't hear what Kodak said?
So what I'm
No,
saying,
Kodak stood
so
up
what
for
I'm
Nas.
Yeah.
saying-
So that nigga, you
so what I'm
smoking
saying
dick.
is,
Yeah, you
Yo,
smoking
right?
dick.
But what I'm saying
That's
is
a
this.
wild cop.
What I'm saying is this.
Yo.
If Nas is a pillar as Jay-Z, Nas is gonna be dropping whatever the fuck he wants. And he's gonna be relevant no matter what. Because that part of hip hop is never gonna die. People
Of
still
course,
want
but
that.
I
Yeah,
say
he-
this.
He's
Here's what it
relevant when he drops. He's relevant because every time he
For a
drops
couple
him and
days.
yeah.
Here's what it
for a
is.
couple
But then
days.
again, right, say
That's
this.
how- but that's how niggas.
Say this, say this.
That's
But say this,
That's
right?
how long it lasts.
Say
If
this.
we're,
If Jay-Z dropped an album today, what are you doing?
You're gonna go hear that shit.
You're gonna go
many times.
fucking ballistic.
Not only that.
Every nigga, even you, I don't know if you're a Jay fan.
No.
Are you gonna play it?
I'm a more Nas fan. When it came to that Nas and Jay-Z, I stuck to Nas the whole time.
Okay,
Yeah,
are you gonna
but-
play
yeah,
King's
yeah.
Disease or Jay's new album?
Yeah.
I haven't heard Jay's new album.
Because he hasn't
I'm
dropped
saying,
it.
if he drops an album, would you run to King's Disease faster than Jay's album? Be honest.
I'm not sure.
I put it like this.
Because you haven't heard that.
King's Disease.
I'm not a fan
King's
like
Disease
that.
3.
I understand, but
So
Jay,
I have a
Jay
bias
is more
opinion-
impactful.
I have a bias opinion to it because, like I said, I took Nas' side on the whole part of it. You know what I
Me
mean?
too. I thought Nas killed him.
So,
Yeah, he did.
so the thing
All of
is,
us, I think we
so to
did.
me,
No,
I
he
don't-
did. That's
so to-
unanimous.
The moment I remember.
That nigga
Alright,
Steph
so-
Curry.
I get what you're saying.
unanimous.
That's why I'm biased to it, so it's hard for me to answer that question. But if you really want to be honest with me, to me, it all depends. Like I know that when Nas is dropping an album, he's doing it with a certain producer.
With Hit Boy.
So that's why I know what I'm gonna get when I listen to it.
I get what you're saying.
After the
But
third one.
Jay-Z does it with a whole bunch of different niggas, so it's different. So if I know who's gonna do the album with them, if I know like yo, he's going back to Premier, Just Blaze, I'm going back to listen to this shit.
I get it.
Here's the deal.
Of course I'm gonna run to
This
it.
is how
All
I
right. I meant to ask the general public,
But this is how I
not
look
your
at it.
opinion. If Jay drops an album or Nas drops an album, what's the general public gonna do? Because I know you follow music.
Nah, yo,
You
everybody.
have your own way, but come on.
Everybody,
be
we
real.
all know
The King's Disease 2 out of the trilogy was the best one. Because I can go back and quote you songs from King's Disease
Magic
2.
was fire.
That's Brunch on
Magic was
Magic
Sunday.
fire,
was
I
fire.
agree.
Magic was
But
fire.
those
Magic
albums
was the
are
best
dope
one.
for like.
For me.
For you,
That's Brunch
Magic-
on
Magic was
Sundays.
Yo,
Mondays.
This dude don't listen to no underground hip hop. What was the last Nas album you played?
I actually played the recent one, just off the string.
But it generally like say,
I
I
like
want
part
to play
two.
Nas.
I
What
like
would you
part
play?
two better.
Oh,
Part 2 got that. We've been
Exactly.
doing gangsta
So it just
shit
goes to
for
tell
a
you.
long time.
Bro.
That shit is hard.
Yo, he
I
captures
respect, yo,
that
I'm a
New York
Nas
style.
fan.
Part
The
two
fact
was
that we're
ill.
talking about part 1, part 2, part 3, and the other ones. Come on, that's enough.
That's dope.
Damn.
He dropped 4 albums in
Right.
3 years.
Same shit with
That's
Weezy.
amazing.
Like, yo, I love Weezy.
And now we're
And they got a Grammy last year. That's why I was like, nigga, they got a Grammy for the second one.
I'm what Ghetto
So
said.
that's why I was like, he's
I'm what
relevant in
Ghetto
a way,
said.
but I get what when he says relevant. I went to the top 50, and the top 50 Nas wasn't on it.
That's
Cool.
certain-
Even though his album was out.
Yeah.
You
He
feel
said it
me?
wrong. He said it wrong.
You know what I'm saying? He just said at the moment, but every
There's
time Nas
certain
drops,
artists
he's
right
always.
now
I'm gonna be honest,
that,
he's
like-
on all blogs every time he
Yeah,
drops.
yeah.
There's
Shade
certain
Room,
artists.
everybody's covering the
Yeah,
nigga whenever
you
he
heard?
drops, and he
Yeah,
always
but-
got bots on
You
bots
heard
on
Nate?
him.
There's certain
Yeah,
artists
He's just
right
not
now.
like always in the fucking headlines. 21's always on Clubhouse doing this,
But
doing
that, they
that.
stick,
He's
they
always
stick to
in
their
headlines.
shit. They know how to market their shit. Like I say right now, there's certain niggas that drop that new niggas that I'm like, oh, I can't wait to hit. Like Lil Baby, when he drops, I can't
Oh,
wait to
my
hear
dude
that
right
shit.
there.
Of course.
That was-
I know his shit
He's
is gonna
lyrical
be ill.
too.
His last album
Meek
to me was
Mill,
best
I
album.
love what Meek Mill
it
did.
was.
I went to iTunes, Spotify, going crazy looking for that fucking mixtape. It was only on YouTube.
YouTube.
Why? Because it gave me Lil Wayne vibes when he was doing the drought. Body.
But then he was on Munch. Yo,
But you gotta-
Nah,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
you know
did
mixtapes.
Munch.
You know his mixtapes always had those one or
You
two
gotta
tracks
do
that were
that.
like that. You take the mainstream.
Wayne killed every
shit.
place.
But
Basically.
nowadays it's different.
Yeah, but he's bringing back the nostalgia from
I
back
like
in the
that
day.
mix.
I
Fuck
understand.
now.
I understand.
Fuck
now.
No,
That
but
mix
now
slider
is
is
now,
ill.
my brother.
No, now it's not.
You
but,
can't repeat.
But he
what
had a whole
was.
message behind his shit. He said it months prior. Yo, I'm going independent. I'm gonna drop a tape every month. I'm gonna bring it back. He said that months before.
Alright, but say
So
do
he
relevant
had an
beats.
agenda. That's good.
But do relevant beats.
He kind of did a
Well,
few
Munch
relevant
isn't
beats
relevant.
today.
Munch.
That's
It's a
Munch
Munch
is
was
still
probably
relevant.
6 months ago,
Nah, bro, that's
For
still
us.
relevant.
But what I'm
We're
saying
up
is, my
on it.
nigga, what we were just having the conversation
But it's
about.
okay.
He probably
The-
did
the
that 6
span
months
of
ago,
music-
though. He
No,
probably
but
did
that's
that.
I
still
know, but
going.
the span of music is a week
She's
now.
still,
2 weeks.
No, you're
It's
right,
very-
but that's
it's very
okay to
fast.
do that because that's still within the time span because she's still working that track, nigga.
It's true.
That's
Alright,
doing
should
work.
he have did God
She's
did?
still in circulation, doing the rounds, still performing. She's still
Should he have
working
did
that
God
shit.
did? Should he have did God did?
Hell yeah, I liked it.
My nigga, Jay's verse, you're not gonna beat that.
Yeah, you're not.
I
If
know
we're
you're
talking
not.
about lyrics.
Nah, I know you're
Yes
not.
or no?
But you know, what mixtape
It's
rapper
not-
back in the day was thinking that?
But here's the-
Well,
I
fuck
look-
if a nigga
I
was
look-
on.
Niggas
no,
was
no,
trying
yeah,
to
yeah,
body
Some
yeah,
niggas
yeah,
niggas
yeah,
on
respected
their
it,
own
but
yeah.
song.
some niggas
Yeah.
did
I
not.
look at it like
was trying to
this.
Wayne went on everything.
Yo,
And
but-
killed everybody.
Not all the time.
I don't think Wayne heard Jay-Z's verse before he spit his shit.
This
Nah,
is how
I
I
don't
look
think
at
so
it.
either. You're
I
right.
won't go on. I won't go
I think it
on.
was all secret.
That
It
guy
was
did.
set up.
See what Meek did. That's right. Though to me, that God did is a more mixtape shit. But sometimes I look at the beat like I look at it like this from a standpoint of the way I grew up. I grew up listening to Hot 97 when all these niggas would go there and kill and Flex would kill these niggas.
The
with all
old beats, yeah, I guess.
So
yeah.
I look at it like that, like, well, Flex, if they go on Hot 97, is Flex gonna throw on God did, or is he gonna throw on you, me, him, and her for you to body?
Mm-hmm.
No. So you keep that God did. That's something I'm not touch. I won't touch God.
Yeah,
did.
you ain't touching. Yeah,
I'm not
I
touching
agree. I
that.
don't
That's
agree.
a cert. You, me, him, and her. I go body because there's 4 different niggas on there.
So you're gonna play Munch if we all hop in the whip right now?
Hell no.
Exactly.
I'm not doing that shit.
So then I'm just saying.
Get the fuck out of here.
I just
yo.
know-
I'll kill a Beyonce
Wait,
beat
what's
before
Munch?
I kill Munch.
That girl, my nigga Munch. You know that.
I'll
nigga.
kill.
okay, yeah,
I'll
yeah,
kill.
yeah, yeah,
Yo,
Come on.
I'll kill that.
We're not gonna play that.
No.
Absolutely.
Oh,
not.
nah,
It's a
we're
hit.
not playing that.
No,
You know
I'm
what
not
I'm
playing
saying?
that. But
Not Meek's version either.
no, I'm not playing that
You know
either.
what I'm saying?
Shorties will though.
I bet. Yeah, that
And
makes
that makes
sense.
sense.
Shorties are
sense.
big consumers, nigga. They
Of
find
course.
other niggas.
Son,
Of course.
Son, I remember I used to take L rides.
Pac said it best.
He has a whole, but
If the girls want it, the guys are
I
gonna
would
want it.
would get if he was just dropping a drop and he would know, but he has a whole message behind it, so I understand.
No,
why
that
he would do
Flamerz
shit
5
like
is
that.
Yeah, I get it. I get it.
That
I get it.
Flamerz
I get what you're
5
saying
is-
about picking the beat, but it's also like at the same time, I remember mad niggas back in the day, even
Used
if
to do that shit.
they
Like,
would pick up
yo,
fucking
Wayne
shorty
killed that.
beat and
A
go
weird
on
beat.
it.
Son,
Yeah.
Wayne
There's
killed.
always that in the mixtape.
If you
But
remember-
50 would have did like a crazy hook or
50
something, like a
But
hit.
no, the 50
He would have did another
mixtape-
hit on it.
No,
You know
the
what I mean?
50 different. Nigga
No,
hated
50
on Ja
showed-
Rule
I'm
for
just
this.
saying, if
50
you're
hated
gonna
on
do
Ja
a
Rule for
mixtape-
doing that and then went and did it
But
himself.
we're talking
But if you're gonna do a
We're talking mixtape. 50 showed me how to do mixtapes if you taking somebody's beat. You do a
Exactly.
fucking chorus,
Song.
a hook.
Hook,
Like when me
yeah.
and this nigga, when I can move back
Formatted.
from Florida, and this nigga I was doing taking that same scheme, and we did with the French Montana. I liked his chorus better than the fucking the shit he did with Chloe on it. That beat, the get stop stand, whatever the fuck it is, when he's like, I ain't never been to the West Coast, but I got California coming through my mail, boy. That's a crazy fucking chorus.
That's a crazy line. Let me see that real quick.
That's a crazy chorus to me. I'm like, and you can repeat that shit. And I got that. 50 used to do that shit. 50, I'm telling you, I used to go, and 50 was like, he pioneered. And then you know what I used to get from
Sure,
50 too?
man.
When if you remember, I used to have Faze and them do mixtapes, do all the dance hall, and then we would throw 3 of our songs on that shit.
Flood the hood and shit. Yeah.
So then I got that off 50. 50 would do that. DJ Clue would do that
The
shit.
ugly hustler.
Son, you know how popular we got in high school
I
doing
remember.
that shit? And then I would just give out the CDs.
You even
Niggas
had the
ain't doing that.
shorties doing it with you.
Niggas, you know what I'm saying? That's the smart. And I would get 50 is a pioneer with that.
Nah, he's a
mixtape
pioneer
shit.
on the mixtape.
Like and yo,
I'm
his
gonna
shit
be
was
honest.
the
8th grade,
choruses.
50 Cent was the one that made me want to make music. It was
Oh,
Everybody-
3. No, you know
I
who
was in
made
8th grade, and when that album.
Not for nothing. You know who made me new?
That's one of the craziest
That
albums.
was
That's what-
fire.
What was the name of the click? Idea of the click, right?
Yo,
Idea
yeah, I
of
did.
the click,
No,
nigga.
the first time I met G, right? So this nigga, remind you, me and his brother are close. So his brother used to manage a auto store with the rims.
Yeah.
With the
Boxes.
rims, and I used to go over there after high school. Mind you, it was right there in the hood on Broadway. Right now, there's
Like
a
the
liquor store.
hood.
There's a liquor store there. It was in the hood on Broadway.
Broadway barbershop. That's
And I would go
That's
every
the hood.
bro, and this nigga would play me his shit. This nigga had I'll never forget the first album with the 2 Chainz right here, B. That was the one
Ghetto Fame.
That's when I first heard of Big Noise, cause this nigga rapped on that beat. I didn't know the we gangster. That's what
Oh
it is.
yeah.
Blew my mind. When this nigga walked, bro,
Yo,
this
bro,
is hip hop. I love
That's
hip hop.
crazy.
I never met these niggas. Like, I've heard a term, I've heard of him, but I never met him. When this nigga walked into that store, I thought I was starstruck. I'm like, oh shit, this nigga's here.
Yo, this nigga's here.
I'm like, oh shit.
niggas is here.
Yo, hell yeah. I'm like, yo, hell yeah. I'm like, yo, I gotta be cool with this nigga. That's what I
Yo,
met Big
nah,
Eddie.
for sure.
And then Big Eddie brought me to the block. Big
Look
Eddie,
at how shit came full circle. That me and
that nigga
Andre
did that
made
hip-hop
an album.
That album is fire
I was
too.
on it.
Flawless.
twice.
You were on it
Yeah,
twice.
flawless, yo. The
Where's
beats,
Dakota did all the
the
beats,
beats,
bananas.
the beats. I want to
We
take
did
it
I feel
videos
like
for
the
it.
tape was just
This
ahead of
nigga,
its
bro,
time.
he literally brought.
way ahead of his
And
time.
I also feel
Way
like,
ahead.
I also
Catch
It
Me
was.
in the Air,
Nah, yo,
I'm
I'ma
so
be honest
high.
with you.
That shit works
Nah,
right now.
yo, bro, that video was fire.
That shit
Yeah.
works
Hold up,
right now.
I'm gonna be honest with
They
you
talk
guys.
to me, I'm like, yeah, and then like they go into it again. Like,
Say what you gotta say. Say what you gotta say.
No. It's funny because like it's so organic. It's just like regular life. I love it.
Yo,
I love
that,
it.
that, remember the
Nah,
video
bro,
shoot
keep
we
it
in that
raw.
fucking parking lot?
Listen.
Yo,
We
check
went
this
to
out.
Term's
I
house.
work in therapy, right? And when something happens, you gotta get like if you wanna talk, you gotta pass around like a fucking teddy bear or something.
That's the only way.
So like for me, it's like I'm used to that because I work in that so much, and we're just going crazy. So I'm just sitting back like these motherfuckers.
These motherfuckers are
I love
wild.
it.
Where's my teddy bear?
I missed this, but where's my teddy bear?
That's hilarious. That's hilarious.
Nah, but it's some real shit. I
Yo,
get what you're saying.
Back to
Because
the.
if not, nobody would get their point across.
Right.
No,
Back
for
to
real.
the music shit though. There's one thing that I noticed.
You're right, though. I
Where's
get
my
it.
teddy bear?
There was like the whole city was stuck on dancehall. Like
Yeah.
the whole city was stuck,
This
right?
is Lawrence. Nobody does dance hall like
But
Lawrence.
listen.
Yeah,
nah,
I don't
that's
care.
no,
Jamaicans
that's what I've
and
learned.
Lawrence are the only people that do.
We
dance
might as well
hall.
have Jamaican
There's
or
no
some
way.
shit.
Yeah.
I'm
no,
gonna be
no
honest
way.
with you.
Obviously, we have Jamaican roots.
We have, but it's too nigga. They
It's
still
just-
come here perform to this day. Those niggas.
Yeah.
And we're all
make those
Dominicans
music.
and Puerto Rican here. It's
Like
wild.
you'll see Tanto, the Metro, they'll get niggas down
They'll
here.
sell
They'll
out a
get
show.
Mitch. They'll get and they'll
Sell out a
sell
show.
out and Lowo
Yeah.
in here, nigga. They'll sell out, bro.
Yeah.
I just went to a dance hall show the other day and it was Knowledge and Pika and it was like packed. I was
I'm trying to,
That
yo,
shit
bro.
is in the-
Cardi
Shout
B
out-
still.
shout out to
yo,
Knowledge.
Cardi-
Sold out,
Shout out to them
nigga.
two
Knowledge,
hometown
nigga,
legends.
come on
Knowledge
here.
is that dude.
I got
Yo,
mad stories with
listen,
Knowledge. Knowledge is my
listen.
nigga though.
Them niggas, Cardi B still bumping their shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Constantly
That says a
on
lot, bro.
snaps and her sister.
That's hard.
That's crazy.
I like that.
No,
Yo,
that's
this,
crazy.
niggas
Her
don't
and her
know.
sister.
Niggas don't know. Knowledge had a song with Rick Ross too.
And he had the with
Niggas
French.
really don't know that.
And he
Yeah,
had
that
a
was
song
a
with
hit.
French.
Song with French was
the
a big
French
hit.
was wild.
It was on the
Like
main
for
tape.
a Lawrence nigga, you gotta give it to him.
Oh.
And he really a Lawrence
For
nigga.
a
Nigga
Lawrence
grew
nigga,
up.
for a nigga in general.
He grew up on
general,
Park
yeah.
Street. He grew up on Park Street, like right there in back of Medros, like on Lexington. So he was in the slums.
Now you had to. I
Oh,
remember.
for sure.
He was in the
So
slums.
so
You
listen.
wanna know how I
So
first met Knowledge?
go ahead before we get into it.
Check this out. We all went to the same high school together.
Yeah, we did.
And me and Buggy were like, you know what?
Don't you
We're
dare.
gonna be rappers. And I'm like, alright, cool, let's do it. Let's be rappers. And so one day, I find myself battling Knowledge.
Outside on the terrace, right? Where the catfish.
But this is what I understood what rap was. And I'm
You
battling,
have to.
and I'm battling him. And I'm just doing snaps, you know, like people do, snapping at each other. But he said something so true to me that the whole school kind of knew.
It was like, oh.
And
That hit. That hit.
Yo, when they hit me with that one, I was just like, yo, my goal is to destroy you. And ever since then, it was
Bro was like,
it was
it's-
us versus them.
it's
It was,
Whoa.
yo, it's
It was us
always.
versus
It's
bro.
what yo,
Yo,
My goal is to destroy
but
you, bro.
That's bigging him up because yo,
That's
for-
hilarious.
I would never step
No.
my game up.
I would never
My
either.
goal
He
is-
made
I
you
would
level
never-
You know
up.
you
Bro,
always feel that shit.
bro,
looks the same
knowledge,
way.
He
bro.
made me level up.
You want to
My
know how
goal is
real
to
it is?
destroy
You
you
don't know how real
tonight.
it is? To me, Big Eddie.
Real quick, yo, what was the verse that he hit you with?
Yeah. What you say?
That's what I was
Alright,
waiting
wait,
for.
wait, wait,
Right?
wait,
That's what I was
wait,
waiting for.
Let me hear this
I don't know what
verse.
the verse was. I know what the line was, but
Exactly, that line,
I was
yeah.
dating a shorty in high school.
I can already tell.
Had to be a bitch. Had to be about a bitch.
Jokes.
Had to be about a bitch.
It's already telling
Knowledge is
amazing.
doing
It's
jokes.
already amazing.
Right?
It's already.
And he goes to me, like, and she had just broken up with a dude that's in his shop.
Oh, yeah. Because
So-
Whittier had. So for y'all to know, Whittier was a technical school. 1 week class, 1 week shop. You heard? Well, vocational technicals in the word, nigga. It's in the name.
In the
Go ahead.
word,
So
nigga.
tell the story. Get to the
Alright, so
story.
yeah.
So
You niggas forget we potting. We gotta go.
For
So
real.
me, we good. This is organic.
Yeah.
He's the one editing, not us.
Yo, you
I hate
doing
this
this?
nigga.
Niggas like, nigga,
I hate this nigga.
You just leave this shit rolling, and you
Yo.
leave edit shit. Go ahead, Minutes. My bad. We wildin'.
nah, it's all good.
So,
Nah, nigga, this
so,
shit
so,
funny.
He needs a teddy bear.
About to pull out the pistol. Yo, shut the fuck up for a second.
I know, really. They gotta pull a pistol on us to talk.
Nah, yo, so the line was this. He said something about along these lines. He's like, yo, you talking so much, but you know that my boy was just on your girl's titties. And I was just like, damn. I kind of said,
oh, I remember.
I said damn when he said it, and I was like, damn, you're right.
That shit hurt.
You said it
Yo.
out loud.
Yeah, that was
No,
her.
no, in my head I was
Okay,
like, damn.
okay.
But it was a rumor.
Damn, you killed
The
me.
whole
That
school
was-
knew the rumor.
My goal is to kill you.
Yo, the whole school knew the rumor, but he just like let it be known.
Damn.
Son,
So
in
it
the
hit
terrace.
different. So
Yo,
it hit.
In the terrace.
It didn't hurt me. You know what it did? It made me be like, yo, I need to be better than you now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And like, but ever since
But
then,
Knowledge did that to me too.
yo, he's been, yo,
Probably did that to
I,
a lot of people.
I love that nigga. I'm not even gonna hold
Yeah,
you.
he probably
Nah,
did that to a lot of
I
people.
remember a lot of
He
rap
used to
shit,
rap
too.
before.
Yeah, I remember.
Yo,
his rap.
he
Before
was
the-
nice.
Yeah.
No,
was
he
in a
was
group.
not.
I
But
remember.
yo, with the
Right.
reggae, he changed the game.
No, he bodied it. He bodied it.
He wouldn't have stood out like
So
a rapper.
listen,
as
so
much as the reggae.
Lawrence, our city stuck on dancehall.
He was smart with that dancehall.
Nobody in Lawrence, bro, is even trying to like rap, but these niggas and me and my nigga. So like, it's like everybody's stuck on making dancehall music, but there's like niggas that are just focused on making straight rap shit, doing mixtape shit. These nigga Buggy, all these niggas is making music. Real talk at this time. So the shit that we doing and niggas is putting out, niggas ain't catching on. Shit is, we paid attention to all the shit that hip hop was doing that all the time. So we always stayed on point with the music. So niggas out here wasn't hip, but we were dropping heat. We were ahead of the game. We were always paying attention to what was next and what was not.
I always say Big Eddie should have been like an A&R because there were certain beats that he would put on that I would never hear because he would also go to the flea market and buy a hella mixtape.
No, the mixtapes. Yeah.
I always said like if I had.
Who'd you say, Big Eddie?
Yeah. If I had money, like if I had money,
Big Eddie, what up?
If I had money, right, I would have put him through beat class. Because I know he would have made amazing beats. That's all the nigga did.
Nah, yo.
That's all he did was stay in the house.
Plus chilling with Gerald, you know?
Yeah, plus chilling with Gerald.
Yeah.
So he knew underground and he knew what was commercial, like what would rock. Because Gerald would have him there. He knew Gerald said, I'm like, nigga, you should DJ. You know the whole fucking songs is going to play. Might as well. But Eddie too, I would love going to Eddie's house. Especially when his mom was doing fucking parties with his mom.
Oh man, crazy.
Yo,
the wildest parties.
Eddie's house.
Yo.
I broke his window. I think he was hate me for that shit still.
Yo, son,
it's always something. It's always something with me,
crazy,
man.
Wait, it's the second floor?
Yeah, in the building.
Crazy. And I was on crutches.
Outside.
I remember when you were on crutches.
He was so bad.
I did damage in the house.
I remember I remember you niggas would come back sometimes, and it's like you niggas would come back with the craziest stories. Like
wildest
even
shit.
pulling back.
The room was like this big.
Yeah, his room was.
It was all of us in a room this big, and he had bunk beds. So imagine it was smaller.
Yeah, and
crazy.
Motherfucker was the only child with bunk beds.
Same thing here, nigga. I did the same shit.
He's like, me too.
Same shit here, nigga.
Yo,
my mom, I used to tell her, yo, I want bunk beds. My mom's like, okay. I used to be able to pick where I want to sleep.
That's
crazy.
Who you putting up there, nigga?
One of the homies.
Come through. Anybody, my cousins sleep over, there's always an extra bed.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Grown-ups were passing out, nigga. I wake up in the morning, someone slept over the
Yo,
bed. You know what I'm saying? If I remember always fucking this bed. He's like, oh shit. You know,
nah, Eddie's house was a vibe. Shout out his mom too. Shout out, I love you. She would cook for us too.
I got to go.
You know what I'm saying?
God.
She would let us be in there.
That lady killed
when you niggas
the
were
best
wild, I was at the
grub
end.
ever.
I wasn't there for the beginning or the middle. I was towards the end.
Yo, she would let us. Yo, Eddie's
you were there,
mom.
my brother.
You were there.
Nah, but I wasn't towards the end of that shit.
Towards the tail end.
Yeah, towards like, I got to go there like 2 or 3
But you got
times.
that. You were there in the beginning. Yo, I don't know if you remember. I remember I used to see FaZe walk all the time with double colored do-rags to his bus stop because he went to the vote. All the time. This nigga had black and white, red and black, green and white. I'm like, nigga, who is this nigga? And this shit never matched.
And he
This
was,
shit never matched. I'm like, yo, who is this nigga walking to the
yo,
bus
he's gonna
stop?
be seeing this too, cause I told him, I'm like, yo, I'm doing this
That's
shit.
rich nigga shit.
Yeah.
That's rich nigga shit.
And then remember Garcia?
Yo, rags was $5, nigga.
Yo.
Ask him how you met me. He told you, right? With a stocking
With a
cap.
fucking stocking
That's
cap.
rich
I thought
Yo,
this
you
nigga
only
was-
get along with certain
You have
niggas,
to
bro,
do
and
right,
it's always by like
that's
some style
I thought
shit.
this nigga was Saigon at first. I'm like, this nigga did time. He went to juvenile.
He said, I thought he was psych.
Like, motherfucker, I got to his house and dad's a cop, and I'm like, nigga, this ain't. The fuck is
You
going
fooled
on?
me, nigga.
You got soda in your refrigerator?
Nah, this shit is like, yo.
This nigga had canned soda. You know where I'm from. I
You
had
don't
none
see
of
that
it. I had sips.
Nah, the craziest shit to me was
And it
Yo,
was half
listen.
done
It
in
was
the
nuts.
front.
I had a garage.
He had a
Oh,
garage. This nigga had a garage.
Nigga, you
Nigga
That
had a
shit
blew
garage.
my
We
mind.
started like, we started
Nigga,
like,
we ain't never seen a garage.
We
What?
started
That's where you niggas started
Holy.
that shit.
Yo, we started
Shit.
idea. It was first. It was me and him, and then he brought Garcia, and Garcia
I
blew my
remember.
mind off rip.
Nah, Garcia, I didn't bring Garcia. Garcia came to battle you, and you weren't there.
For real?
Yo,
Yeah, I'm gonna have G on
Thank
this.
God.
I'm
Thank
having
God.
him on.
I
I'm
got
having him
smoked.
on.
I would have got
He's gonna
smoked.
pull up
I'ma tell
here.
you right
I would have
now,
got smoked. That nigga Garcia's nice.
the beginning
Nah,
and
for
the
sure.
end, the beginning and the end of Idea Records started with Buggy and Garcia. The beginning and the end of it. Trust me.
Yo,
Because
because
if it wasn't for Garcia, we would have never probably battled as good as we did with
Yo,
the double
bro.
S
Let's just
with
say.
knowledge in them.
and Garcia was in Haverhill, so I already had people
Nah,
in Lawrence.
Garcia was in South,
No,
but
he
he
was South.
also wasn't Haverhill.
No, but he went to Haverhill High. This
But
is
I'm
my
s-
whole idea of it.
Okay.
So we had Whittier. Then the second we linked up with Lexa was a wrap because we went from Whittier to Methuen High now. Garcia was in Haverhill High, and we already knew we already had people in Lawrence High. So that's how we started bubbling. We just took over the
Everywhere.
high schools.
We did.
Word.
But without Garcia,
All of them.
Garcia is nice. I'll never forget that line because we
Nah,
started.
yo, I'm gonna be
you
honest.
can't spell pussy without the double S.
Yo,
I'm
Yo,
like,
I
and I heard that shit live. I'm like, yo, who is this nigga?
Nigga, I always said about
Yo, I
that
was
story.
battling everybody.
but how old was he?
He was like 14.
He was younger. He was my age. I remember.
14, bro.
Wow.
Yo, at that time.
Body
The shit was that he looked older though for his age.
Yeah.
Bro, he was 14. Yo, I was battling everybody. I was battling Kiki one day. My nigga Kiki one day picked me up. And this nigga's girl used to live on Warren Street.
Yo,
Warren
bring
and
the body,
Hayward.
I was gonna protect me, bro. I paid you.
Yeah, no, I'm paying you, nigga.
This nigga's ex used to live on Warren and Hayward, right?
Thank you.
And I was leaving their house, and I'm about to walk to his house when he lived on Marble Ave, and Kiki was on Butler, and he's like, yo, Bug, come over here. I'm like, what's up? He's like, yo, I need your help. I'm like, what's going on? I'm like, yo, I'm gonna battle some niggas. This nigga, he ain't need my help. I was the one battling all 3 niggas for this nigga. This nigga
Ended up doing all the battles.
Kiki is crazy, so I'm like, fuck, I gotta do this
Fuck
shit.
it, I'm a battle.
Yeah, I
nigga.
gotta battle niggas.
That's
So I'm
crazy.
killing all 3 niggas, B.
That's
all
crazy.
3 off the strength. That's how I became cool with. That's how I became even cooler with that nigga. It's like, yo, Manito, ain't nobody fucking.
Nah,
with me
yo,
no more.
but
that's how I was battling. I remember I battled some niggas in South. Did a diss
you
track to
niggas
these
always
niggas.
battled, bro.
Yo, Eddie, because to me it was like that's how Steel Sharp Steel's knowledge was the best one.
Nah, yo, you niggas used to diss niggas so hard. I used to be like, yo, bro.
When me and
these niggas got
when
me
Garcia
dying.
like left and we went a little squirrel. That like I would never throw shots at that nigga. I knew it was coming back. Everybody else got it. Everybody else got like with this nigga. I'm like, damn, I'm gonna have to.
But he also never did it back to us.
No, he never did. I fuck with I love Garcia. That nigga was
Nah,
nasty.
yo, G's one of the ones that's been around the longest.
No,
too,
he's
since
nasty.
the times
He's
and-
nasty.
Christian Cartier, yo.
Yo,
You feel me?
Shit's
He'll be on
crazy,
here, guys.
bro.
He'll be on.
Control.
Wow.
That whole shit in Lowell, that was wild. I still get blamed for that. I take the blame for that. I mean, I squashed
Which ones? When
everything.
niggas got
What,
stabbed and
that
shit?
shit?
When niggas got stabbed,
Nah, it wasn't your fault.
I'll
Yo,
take
nigga
the.
got
I'll
stabbed.
I'll
take
blame
the.
Big Eddie.
Yo, real quick, let me just say, man.
Yo, I remember that. Yo, I
Niggas
was
was talking about how niggas is rich and shit. This is how I know niggas is rich. Niggas have fucking fragrance oils.
Yeah, main thing.
I ain't rich. I'm not rich.
Niggas rich,
I'm
man.
not
They
rich.
got hibiscus
That's just
fragrance
Bad
on
Bath
it.
and
just-
Beyond.
I
Nigga. I need
just-
Groupon for Bad Bath
I
and
just
Beyond.
need.
I need Groupon
I
for
just need
that.
the
Yeah, I
crib
need
smelling.
Groupon.
Listen, people smoke, so I need the crib smelling good. You feel me? Like
Nah, I was wild.
I don't like to smell like weed all the time.
I always
even
say-
myself.
I
I'm a
always say-
smoker,
I like
but I
it,
don't
man.
like smelling like
Nigga
weed.
still wears
Yeah,
curve, you know what I mean?
Man,
Niggas
don't disrespect me.
Let me see the lighter.
We not we ever that cheap shit.
Don't disrespect
Don't disrespect me.
You
We
got
not
the
wearing
lighter? Let
that.
me see the lighter.
That shit was popping back then.
I don't have.
Yo,
a
got
remember
the lighter,
Curve
niggas?
though? Curve was
Yeah,
the
but
shit.
Back then, but not now. Nigga.
Nah,
If
you
you
can't.
wear it.
You can't.
I'm
rock
looking
Curve.
at you funny. And
No,
Yeah, you
I
can't
even
rock
smell
Curve.
that
You
when you
can't
come
come
around.
around smelling like
Can
Curve.
we give Ghetto a round of applause, please? Please.
I'll take the round of I don't know what the fuck
Why?
he's giving me the round of applause for.
Why Buggy?
But word.
I've
What?
seen this man do some wild
Oh
shit.
Nah.
I've seen this man. The statute of limitations over. I've seen this man in a Trump mask in back of a building ready to air out
I
a
was on stage one
I've
time
seen
and
this-
seen him do some
I
wild
got-
shit from
bro.
the stage. I was on stage
Yo,
watching down
no
from the
lie,
stage.
hold up.
Me and you were on stage.
Hold up, I'll tell you one thing though. I saved this guy's life.
I'm gonna bring that up.
This
I've
nigga
seen
owes
this
me
man.
money. Yo, son.
He's a millionaire.
Yo,
I hit
check-
the lottery. He's
Yo,
a millionaire.
check
He's
this.
a
We had some
millionaire.
wild
Check
nights,
this,
I ain't
so
gonna
I'm
lie.
right-
trying to tell you.
We're chilling in front of the dude we mentioned earlier, Big Eddie's crib on Center Street. Y'all from this area, you know where Center Street is.
Center and Broadway.
We chilling on
Right there in
Center and
the
Broadway.
in the corner.
Some dudes roll up crazy.
They want to fuck me up.
Like
and they
10 dudes.
And I deserved it. Because I said...
I don't know what he did, I didn't ask.
No question.
They hopped out on homie, I went running, and they were looking at me like, why is this nigga running away?
That...
I had-
Imagine what I was saying.
Yo, I had the strap
Nah,
under a
hold
fucking
up.
trash
This
barrel.
nigga had it.
I had the strap
This nigga
under a
left
trash
me.
barrel down the street. Nigga, I run, grabbed the strap,
Cocked it back.
pulled it out, cocked it back, and I was like, nobody's touching Buggy right now.
I remember this.
Niggas is
Son,
like,
but the story is here's the shit. It wasn't like it was like 10:30 at night. It was like 4:30 summertime.
yo, broad daylight,
Nah, but
nigga.
broad
the way we got the story.
This nigga's
I
a
remember.
millionaire. I hit the lottery. He's a millionaire.
Yo,
for
no,
li-
remember back in those
no,
days,
I deserved that ass whooping because I said wild shit. I deserved it 100%.
You always saying
I
wild.
almost got shot because of that.
Yeah, and it had nothing to do with us.
And I,
The
called,
thing is-
and I called both these niggas, and they were nowhere to be found.
The nigga's like, damn,
Yo,
I'm glad he
hey,
saved
hey,
this guy.
hey, bro.
But I was with a group of niggas that I just met, that for life, I got them niggas. Because
They were ready.
They were on go.
If I was for myself, I would have got fucking killed. But I
Yo,
didn't.
let me get G's pack, yo. He got that for us to
Nah, me.
smoke.
Nah, bro. Yo, son. So this is what happened, right? We on the corner, Senna and Tenny, and they pull up right there. And back then there used to be a store. The store had just burned down, so they pulled up right there, and they got out like a good 6 deep. And I'm like, oh, I already knew it was for me. I'm like, damn, this is what happens in the G-Unit era. I'm like, damn, it's a rap. I'm gonna get my ass. Thank God there wasn't any phones or nothing. They would have recorded it. They would have recorded me getting mollywopped.
Nah, we had Pri at the times.
Yeah.
I'm like, we're
I
done.
remember we had
Bro,
Rockies.
this nigga goes,
The
son,
burner is
yo,
a Mando right now.
yo,
because-
Cookie, we're right there on the stairs, right? You know, right there on the stairs. And
right in the corner.
This nigga gets up, he goes, and starts walking. And I'm like, oh shit, now I'm really fucked. Fuck it.
I'm Dolo.
It's a wrap. He disappears into like where the thing is, looks like an alley, but it's not. It's like hidden, but he disappears in there, goes down, and niggas is not. They all coming straight to me like, yo, so what's up? What's all that shit? And he comes back out. All I saw was angels, nigga. Yo, who gonna touch this nigga? It's a wrap. You know how he talks with the chain swinging. Click, 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 click,
Nigga used to have
click,
the crazy chain.
They were like, oh shit, yo, let me talk to you right here in this
Nah,
little
yo, bro,
alley.
you
that was it.
wild.
And I
that was
apologize.
wild,
I still apologize to this day. I'm not gonna say the
I
names.
was
I respect them.
Yeah,
to
yeah.
this
I
day,
ain't saying no names.
to this day, I see them and and they're like, yo, bro, you good? That shit was high school shit. I'm like, no, because the shit I said was out of control. We don't do that. We way older now. That shit was wild.
You
whack
niggas
shit.
were the niggas that I used to
But
see
I
just
was
go
at that
niggas on
time.
tracks.
But you gotta understand, at that time, when now these niggas, the diss records that these niggas is doing is way more disrespectful.
10 times.
Yeah, like this in
You
the dead.
we smoking
packs-
all your niggas.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Pause.
That's how disrespectful you got.
I got that
Nah,
disrespect.
you
Yeah.
did. Yeah, you did.
See, I
I
was
got
in.
that.
See, I
What
was
was
in.
it? Some
You
rap
niggas
shit?
used to diss some niggas.
It was bad.
Honestly, the
Yo,
shit had
honestly,
nothing to
it
do
was
with me.
bad.
I remember
But
because you
it
niggas
was
used
bad timing.
listen.
It was
I
bad
remember
timing.
because you niggas used to
It must
leave
have been.
after recording the diss records, and then those niggas that you niggas would diss will come the next day or hours later.
Why, right?
So
Why
I would be
you
in
need
there
to
while
do
they're
this?
making these shits.
God bless.
I'm
God,
there while you
yo,
niggas is
Lexus
dissing them,
house.
and I'm there while
Lexus
they
house.
making a track dissing you niggas back.
Yo, Lexus house back then.
I was in Switzerland. It was
crazy.
Switzerland
Yo,
for us, you feel me?
Lexus
That's
house.
So I was
was
witnessing
97.
niggas within hours
Yeah.
recording
Lexus
this.
Dissing
house
each
back
other.
then. You heard Lexus
Body
house back
in
then.
To me, that was hip hop
Hot
enough for
97.
me.
For real,
nigga.
that's hard.
That's where you were going.
That's
Lexus
hard,
house when
that's
I was growing up was Hot 97. That if you did a
For
track,
sure.
you're going over there to
Yeah, I
respond
seen
to that track.
niggas go
Yeah.
in and I seen a lot of you niggas talk so wreck about each other. I used to be like, these niggas only if they knew.
Yo, me and
That this
Buggy-
nigga was just
me-
here.
Me and Buggy
Not
did a whole-
even what
me-
this
me
nigga
and
was
Buggy
saying.
did a whole
Sometimes
intro
niggas
to
had
each
their
other.
stories fucked up, so all you hear stories and you hear like everything
telephone,
adds up.
telephone.
And I'm just like,
But nah, that one was an ass whooping, definitely deserved. So, but all the time
I
I say
mean,
I'm sorry.
we'll be honest.
I'm sorry all
Y'all
the
niggas
time.
were always catching wreck.
But that won't see. That's the shit. That wasn't with me. Like I got a post
You
to
niggas
that.
always came to the
They're like,
studio,
yo,
yo, this week
they're like, yo,
was crazy.
niggas diss
It
me.
had nothing to do with us.
Niggas
Niggas
diss
will
me
come
in the
home.
track.
Yo,
Can
we
you
went
do
to this
something?
party.
It had nothing to do with us.
Forget it.
I'm
You
out
seen
there,
him?
say
Chacho, forget it. Like, nigga, this nigga right here, like,
Nigga
forget
hit
it.
a
Nigga,
nigga
once
with a
he
thought
seen him,
out. With a thought
forget it. Like,
Bro,
yo, bro.
parties no, but here's what I'm saying.
Come
Yo, the
I'm not
thoughts, my hand broke, my hand hurt more than the thoughts I did.
The Taza
Nigga,
wasn't
broke
it.
my
The
whole-
Taza wasn't
Nah,
it.
yo.
It's this
Hit a
nigga
nigga
walking
with a
around
Taza.
just hitting random
You know
niggas.
what?
I-
Nah, definitely.
But
This
back,
nigga got stabbed in the neck and it was literally with his hand hold like
Back-
Oh, nigga, that was all of us.
that was all. And the shit is we had left already. We were already
I
leaving.
caught it hard.
I remember.
Bro.
I remember.
No.
All you
This is the
niggas
funny
came and
shit.
niggas
I
had,
didn't even know I was stabbed.
No, the funny shit was Kookie. Kookie got stabbed
In the
he's, like,
stomach.
bleeding out, right? Bleeding out. The cops come up to him. They're like, yo, what happened to him? He's like, I don't know. And then they ask him. They're like, yo, you bleeding in your stomach.
Nigga, you
He's
just
like,
holding yourself?
He's like, for real? They're like, yeah. He's like, what happened?
Like,
He's
just
I
like
fell
that,
out
holding
of a rock.
yourself?
This nigga said I fell out of a
know.
rock. They're like, you fell
I
out
was
of
so
a rock.
drunk, I didn't even know.
Yo, we were leaving.
Nah,
That
yo.
was a crazy
bro, listen to
thing.
me.
Nah,
Nah,
that-
and you
it
know what
was,
was
I
about?
remember because a lot of you niggas had straps.
Yo,
Bro,
yo.
it was a
A lot of you niggas
battle.
was strapped up.
It was a
Niggas would be in the
battle.
studio and be like, yo.
Yo, Nate,
I'm like-
Nate, one time went to somebody bar, and this nigga's in the club, and he's dressed like a fucking pimp. Right?
Yo,
Oh.
yeah, you used to
Yo,
wear
Nah,
suits.
you were tripping with
This
the fits
nigga
too
used
back
to
then.
wear
You were
suits.
wildin'.
Always.
Oh,
The
man.
fresh
You
fits,
thought he
but
was
the
a mayor.
crazy
This
combination.
nigga-
Check this out.
That's what I still do.
Check this out.
Ghetto
got him.
Tapania.
Yo,
Ghetto
this
Like,
nigga-
I ain't
Tapania.
like
Yo, he walks
Nigga
out
had
the
the 2-piece set always on
Yeah.
deck.
Yo,
man.
Nate, check
Switch
this.
it up.
He's
like,
walking out the club. He gets shot.
That shit was crazy.
But this is how like family we were. Like we weren't even with this nigga. We were just walking in that direction and we heard he got shot.
Yeah.
And we ended up in the hospital.
Yeah.
And we were there like we were cousins with his mom. And we were all really sad. But his actual cousin was making fun of all of us. Right in the fucking waiting room. So we were crying.
Yo,
we were
laughing.
crying, but also laughing.
Laughing at the
So
Like, y'all
Yo.
niggas some bitch niggas crying and shit. He got shot in the leg. He'll be fine.
Yeah, it'll be alright, nigga.
Yo,
Fuck out of here.
like-
this
I'm
nigga,
like,
this,
oh,
nigga
for
this
real?
nigga walks out limping.
Yo, crazy.
Nah, yo,
Right? And he
happens.
goes, yo, what's the Henny? Yo, I love these niggas, bro.
Yo, son. There was stories on the
The
block.
shooting at your house that day.
Oh, that party?
That was real.
Nah, yo, that party got crazy.
Yo, so
Talk about that party.
the
though.
story behind the party, right?
What party?
So,
What party?
the party
What year
where,
was that?
When Most got shot and Emmanuel.
What year was that?
I wasn't
That had to
there.
be 2009.
I wasn't
That
there.
had to
That
be
was
2009.
crazy.
Bro,
Yeah,
so check this
I brought
out.
my niggas. I
That had to be
remember.
2009, right? So the week before, I threw a New Year's Eve party and it was a success. We had Big Eddie's big ass out there.
You niggas had DJs.
Security. Lewis too. You know how Lewis gets. He
Yeah.
wanted. Lewis is crazy. He'll yank you up like, yo,
My
what you doing here,
nigga.
nigga? So the
The
party went
activities
without a
and-
hitch, right? The party was so successful. I'm like, I'm gonna do a New Year's Eve party. Fuck everybody.
I didn't
come
black
after.
out. I was lit.
A
though.
snowstorm started. A snowstorm happened like 3 days before. So all we did was shovel the entrance to the house and the entrance. There's only 2 entrances to get in. Out and then through there, right? Everything else is all snow. So I knew the party was gonna be lit because I put everything to my mom's room. So there was no.
Nigga, you hit me up a week prior, like bring all the bitches, because you know me and my niggas were lit.
Yo.
You were like, yo, Nate, bring all the
Yo.
girls. I don't give a fuck. What you bring, just bring the whole.
Yo, you're blocking your own face.
Oh me?
Sorry.
That's how you
Is
were.
that right?
Yo, that's how you were, nigga.
Hey, look,
Who, me? On your face?
Oh,
You
yeah.
got your own face.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Sorry.
You're like, yeah, yo, this is crazy.
Right?
All you see is your lips is the cup.
Yo, the cup in your lip.
You look crazy.
Good thing that you there, nigga. Go.
I'll
So
don't swim.
So the party starts and my go-to guy was always it was either night or heat. Heat, what up, night, what up. But those
What
are
up,
the two-
Night?
You had blessed too that night.
I had everybody pause.
Yeah, yeah.
Everybody
Nigga,
that
night.
night.
Niggas took
Hey.
turns out of nowhere for the free, and them niggas charged the club. You heard?
Son,
That's the squad.
son,
gang.
so he is there DJing. A girl comes in with 2 trays of fucking Jello shots, giving it to everybody for
Oh,
free. I'm like, oh, this is a wrap.
You already know what's
Then
gonna
this-
happen when that happens.
Then this
Good
nigga,
night.
his brother
Good
come
night.
in. This nigga, his brother come in with an extender. They had to hold like 3 people hold. The
And I went to a room, and that's what was going on in the room.
Really?
Dead ass, I mean,
bro.
What?
There
Bro.
was a blunt so long, my
Was
nigga. I'm like, yo,
Jeff,
how you?
It had to be Jeff.
Yeah.
He still
Yeah.
smokes
And
that.
Ray-
He smokes that for
And
breakfast.
Ray went to
I went into the room. That was a smoker's room. I went in and I was like, man, people in there. These
Yeah, we
niggas
had a
just-
smokers
I
room.
was like,
We
oh,
had a
these
smokers
niggas.
room.
Prime was like, I'm
set it
in
up
here.
right. I set it
My
up
niggas
right.
were in there. I was like, yo,
I
I'm
set it
out.
up right, right? So 1 o'clock, you know, this is New Year's Eve. 1 o'clock hits, everybody's out the club, heat spinning. Then Bless comes. Bless gets on the mic, kills the shit.
Yo.
Gets on the
That's
mic,
my nigga.
kills the shit. I'm like, oh. So then Lus hears that shit because Lus pulled up too. He's like, oh, word. Gets his turntables.
Psh, niggas
He's
just started
killing
Not my
going.
own nigga.
So from
They were
like,
wavy. Everybody was
from like
drunk.
1 to 2, Bless killed it. 2 to 3, Lus is killing it. So then Jarrah sees it. He's like, hold on.
Now yo, bro.
I gotta go there too.
Yeah.
Goes
Yeah.
down
Brother Gerald.
and starts
He-
bodying
Yo,
the
bro.
shit.
It went crazy.
And that's when niggas started getting
Just
shot.
like you.
They got
does
crazy.
on
That's
the-
when niggas
on
started
the
getting
Now
radio.
yo, the funniest shit is right.
Come on,
so
come on.
shit popped off, right?
Disregard that. Gerald came, put music on, then everyone got shot. That's not what happened. That's not what happened. People had a good time. I wasn't even there. People had a good time.
Disclaimer, that was the climax of the party.
Yeah. That was the climax.
Downhill after that.
Shots going on.
After
and I had left, I don't know why.
The story went like that, look.
It's a good thing. This nigga, so the dude that did whatever we did, right? He went in there for one person.
I remember exactly. I remember.
And he's there pointing. He had like a Joker gun, you know, the shit that say bang on it.
Yeah.
That type of long nosed barrel.
Some crazy
and
shit.
Flacco sees it, he's like, yo, you want to kill niggas? Kill me, go ahead.
Walking towards him.
And had this shit right here. Kill me, go ahead. Kill me, go ahead. The nigga's like, he's trying to like, I'm not here for you, nigga. And Flacco's like, oh, call your bluff, nigga. What? Then all he hears,
that nigga's gangster.
That's bro. So listen,
my nigga.
I'm watching
That's
this,
crazy.
and then Hassan's
That's
like
a
sneaking.
fact,
I mean,
too.
me and Hassan on the side, and Hassan
My nigga
sneaking
Hassan.
over, like ready to rock somebody, like sneaking on the side, and I'm like, yo. Then we hear, po, we looking at it, we're like, oh,
I'm out the
shit.
fuck outta
We turned
here.
around, went to the front.
Bro, everybody,
office.
everybody,
Nigga
bounced.
came in like this, yo, blood on the
Everybody
wall,
shot.
blood on the
Yo,
wall.
that nigga
I
always had
cleaned all that
something.
shit. I cleaned all
I
that
swear
shit.
to
Yo, I
God,
remember
that nigga
the way
always
he just
has a
sung on the
problem.
wall.
Yo,
That's my
One of his
brother.
sisters started going crazy, like,
Yo.
yo, blood on my fucking wall.
Hey.
So most
He got shot in the neck?
most
Most.
most stuff got shot in his
Most
ass.
def.
Nah, and another nigga got shot in his neck.
Bro, Mos Def
okay,
got
yeah.
shot. That time we all got stabbed, he got stabbed. His arm was like dislocated.
In the wrong place, wrong time.
Yo, always.
He's Superman.
But
He's
I'll tell you
Superman.
one thing.
I love
He's
that.
loyal.
He's
He
Superman.
was ready.
He's always ready.
He's just
He's
like
loyal.
Fabio.
He was ready.
Yeah.
loyal.
Nah, yo,
A
that's
couple niggas ran.
Listen,
A couple
No,
that's
niggas
one
Mos-
thing I
Mos
learned.
was always there.
If one thing I learned, y'all niggas as a crew, bro, niggas were loyal. Like niggas will hold each other down. You
No
ain't
matter
see
what.
that.
We're
Yeah.
brothers, bro.
Yeah.
We either gonna
like-
whip your ass or we all gonna catch your
Even
ass
if
with-
niggas were on bad terms, these niggas won't even let the other people disrespect the other person.
No, but the funny shit
That's
is,
what I
right?
like.
Here's the funny shit, right? Most goes in, they bleeding all over the shit. My sisters, there's blood everywhere. So we kick Most out the house. Like, they can go bleed in the middle of the street. That's the problem.
Basically, yeah.
I love.
Yo,
Man,
yo,
look,
everybody's drunk though, wasted. So,
So
you
we
got,
cleaning
you know,
up the
yeah.
house, right?
Wow.
We clean up the whole house. There's no blood nowhere. The cops come in, inspect it. Dog, it's not a crime scene. The shit happened in the middle of the street.
Yeah.
So people are starting to disperse.
Oh, smart.
So I go see my grandma to see what's happening. They shit like Harriet Tubman in there. Heat's in there. There's mad niggas in there hiding out. I'm like, yo,
Listen,
fuck
nah,
you
but
doing?
listen.
They're like, yo, my
The-
grandma let us
the
into
funniest
back.
shit ever.
She let us into the bed and we just hopped the fence
No,
and came in.
no,
I'm
but
like, yo,
listen. That
mad
part.
niggas in
That
the
part.
She's reading to the
No, that part.
She's reading.
Listen,
She's
listen to
reading
that
Bible.
part. These niggas
Yeah,
hopping the
motherfucker.
fence part, right? Nigga, when everybody's leaving, this nigga, someone just comes, I ain't gonna say who, just pulls up and rips the fence. Yo, Nate, sit on it. And I sit the fence and everybody just starts stepping over and everybody with their straps pulling it out. I'm like, yo, there was that many people with straps there?
Yeah.
What, yo, bro?
Yo,
I
'cause
want
the
to say
first
one
one-
of our niggas had
Bro.
the strap and I was like, when the fuck did he get that? That shit was just a long
Bro,
smoke.
I'm gonna
I
tell
was
you like this. I'm gonna tell you like this.
Yo,
Wildin'.
this nigga was
Bro.
just in there
They
grinding.
just had it. They just
Bro.
had it.
Yo,
They just had it.
Yo,
And there
bro.
was- and here's
He was
the
like,
problem.
yo, Nate,
There
watch,
was no
watch, put it in the
beef
bush.
inside the house. The
I was
beef
like,
started
yo.
outside. Nobody inside the house fought. It started out there. If that shit never happened, niggas was smashing because the vibe was on that type
Yeah,
of
we were
time.
wildin'. We were wildin'.
It was on that type
We
of
were
time.
wildin'.
It was just
It was
such
a
a
fun
great night. Like, you imagine all the other DJs in the city just go shut this shit down in a house
Yeah,
party?
we were wildin'
At a
that
house
night.
party.
At a house
Lawrence
party.
was
Nah, that was
full
one of the
house
top
party.
parties. I've been to
We-
crazier, but that
we
was
started
one of
them
the top
shits,
ones.
You know
So
what I
how
mean?
That's
about
valid.
What-
how
what hip
about
hop-
how
what hip
about
hop you got?
Saweetie selling 2K in a week? Are we gonna talk about this?
No, because she sold 2K in a week.
That is the craziest.
Nah, yo,
drop
bro,
I
we
think
have to
ever.
Right now,
bro.
the hottest female artist is Glorilla, hands down.
Yo, she got
She got-
nominated for
she got
Grammys
that.
Bro,
already.
Nah,
she
nah,
got, bro, you gotta understand.
Yeah.
She know what I'm saying is
Have you heard
we
the
gotta
album?
cover the
No.
Nah.
I would never want to hear
You want the
Glorilla.
Glorilla one?
You know what Drake said,
Why?
nigga?
Because she's a girl?
No.
No.
I love some shorty rappers.
I
I
like
heard
Lil Kim.
some of the tracks.
Just the way she raps.
Oh,
She had a
old
southern.
school, but you talking about.
I'm
She
about
had
to
a
give her
son-
the.
See, for me, I'm down south.
I'm about to
so
call her.
I
yo,
see the
I'm about to
reaction
give her.
she
She's
gets.
the first unisex
Yeah.
rapper. I'm
That
about to give her
reaction is
title, 'cause
serious.
Of
seriously.
course, nigga, you about to get a Grammy?
That reaction
That's
is
humongous.
serious down south. Fuck me, girl, Mark. I hear that beat and I automatically go into Lil Wayne Gangsta Grizzles when I hear that beat. That was
She
down-
sounds like a dude when she raps.
That's what it is, bro. She
Yeah.
sound like a nigga.
Yeah.
Bro. She might be saying some shorty shit sometimes, but
No, she is saying some shorty
Nah,
shit
she-
all the time.
Nah.
But you can't be mad.
So
Yo,
you
Nicki
said,
Minaj
I could
too.
tell you're in Florida. The first person you said was Glorilla.
That's how
That
popular
is
she is.
crazy.
That's how popular
There's
she
so
is.
many rappers. This nigga said, yo, the
Name
image rap is
another-
Glorilla.
name-
Nah, but right now
Name
she's
like,
always
whoa.
Nah, but she's
I
always.
thought you were gonna say like
she's
Cardi or
hot.
something.
Nah, but she's
Besides
hot.
Cardi-
Nah,
right
she's
now.
hot. She's hot.
Let's keep
She's
it
always
100.
on the. She's always.
Besides
trending.
Cardi and Nicki, who else you gonna name out here? You gonna
Yeah.
name Ice Spice? She's not popping like this bitch.
Nah.
She's doing the rounds right now.
She got like
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 Ice Spice is
local
drill.
hits. I mean, big hits,
So
but
the
not
shit
like
is you hearing her on drill, cause that's what she. The second she like Glorilla, you can hear on other fucking beats.
Yeah.
You hear Ice Spice out of not on some drill beat, you're gonna look at it with some trepidation, like I don't know if I really feel it.
Ice Spice's second song do anything.
Nah.
There you go. And I know the name. I'm gonna plug it up, Bikini Bottom, but it didn't do nothing.
Nah, but with Sweetie, bro, it's a topic because you
'Cause
got
of Quavo?
you got everybody like Sunny Digital. You got niggas
On
like
the
Vlad.
album?
No. Listen, you got niggas like Vlad. You got academics, and you got other niggas talking about, yo, she would have sold more if she would have done certain shit.
Like more sexual shit.
Nah, she would have sold more if she would have done a fucking rollout with me. That's what Vlad said. Like, you would have sold more if you would. And it's true, bro, because he's media in a way. Like,
Oh, so
nigga-
basically she tried to do it on her own, and it didn't work.
But, and then you got
She
Hitmaker.
independent and she with a
Hitmaker.
label,
So listen,
wasn't
then
Yo,
you
that
got
was
Hitmaker. She
Quavo's
with a
ex
label.
girl.
Yeah.
She was humongous before.
Definitely.
I don't
But
know
she
what
had-
happened.
But what is
She
she?
don't got the songs.
She don't got Quavo,
How many?
nigga.
Yeah.
Nah, so I'm gonna let.
Yeah.
She don't got
yeah.
Quavo, that's
Yeah,
for sure.
that's so fucking-
Not
yeah.
anymore.
Yeah, nah.
Nah, so I'm gonna let
That
you
would have
see.
helped her out.
So Sunny Digital basically was like talking about the music. He heard it and like it's the fan base. Like damn, how she got so much millions of people following her shit and get 100,000 of likes, but her music
But
is only selling 2K.
you look at
That's
NBA
crazy.
So what-
Look at NBA YoungBoy. You don't know.
That's one of the biggest artists.
When the fuck have you heard him on radio?
And you don't have to.
You don't have
Exactly.
And you know what's
You don't have
crazy?
to.
He just said some shit about stop the violence or whatever. Which is
No,
crazy,
but-
dope. I respect that.
And he was like, yo, basically he said like, yo, like look how you guys ain't even talking about that, but you talking about all the other shit that I'm talking about. That's what he's saying. You guys didn't push that nigga.
Negativity spreads
Yeah.
faster.
So look what
Yeah.
Sunny Digital said on a tweet.
13 minutes, 100,000 likes on pictures, but album sold like. What you
Less
think?
than 2,000. Oh, so
The
it
math
didn't even
ain't
sell
adding.
2,000.
The math ain't added.
Yo,
I thought it
local
was-
rappers,
I thought it was
rappers
hating.
from Massachusetts have sold more than 2,000 albums. I swear on everything. Some that I know.
That's wild. That's streaming for you, nigga.
So right.
I done sold more than 2,000 out the trunk. I'll tell you that.
Yo, streaming killed the game.
Facts.
I
So-
would, you know how much I would much rather sell CDs if that, but you know everything's digital.
Nah, nobody wants to see a CD. There be them rare dudes. Yo, let me get a CD. You're like, nah. I
No,
don't have that, bro.
but when you were selling
Signs or
CDs,
some shit.
I'm not
I'm not
talking-
talking even have a CD player. nigga.
Exact. Most cars don't even have
Yeah,
that
hell
anymore.
no, you got an auxiliary wire. You better
You know what I
off
mean?
selling that.
You gotta come around with a
A
USB
USB
drive or
Look what
something.
Vlad said.
If Saweeties did a black TV,
Beat that shit out loud.
but those are all like opinionated shit. Like I
Nah,
can
but
say
that's
some
facts,
shit.
bro.
You think
Nigga.
so?
So
I
her
agree. I
team,
think
so
that's
basically,
facts.
what came down to it when he tweeted that was because her team, like, he offered, like, for her to come sit down and all that shit. And they turned it down type shit. And the way
To get bread?
Not just to come sit down and
So
shit.
No, I'm saying she
You
wanted
gotta
more
make your
bread or
rounds.
something.
Nah,
like
she
that.
just didn't want to go, I guess.
He's a
Wow.
he's a
Wow.
See, that's on her.
But-
then.
You know what I'm saying? That's a personal
That's on her.
option.
I
And
don't
then when
know
you
about
flop,
you.
what happens?
Then everybody's
That's-
like, look
that's
at
the
that.
way
Always
some
some shit to you.
You get,
That's a
and you're
total
that's
ass
entertainment.
And they-
That's
they-
entertainment. That's part of the
this-
game.
But it's
nigga.
exposure. It's stupid.
This is
that
the
she didn't
petty
do
line.
it.
Yeah.
Why didn't she
Yeah,
do
that's
it?
what
That
I'm
was
saying.
just weird.
That's the petty line because he put her loss.
So then he's like, whatever, academics.
Her loss.
The single,
That's
like,
why. Nigga,
and
her loss
She
sold-
did a whole track talking about dishing out her shit, like dishing the niggas, and that shit did not hit.
Damn.
It
Nah,
didn't
her loss
hit.
was.
Yo, her loss sold 100K the third week.
But
this
it's a
bitch can't
fire album.
But this
Look
girl
at her
can't do
answer, though.
2K?
Shirley
Her
Jew.
publicist didn't like
Jew
Vlad.
is spelled J-U. Because I don't want no beef. I'm just saying this.
Let's not talk about
It
that.
says it right there. Shirley
But yeah,
Jew.
that's crazy. Yo,
Alright,
not
no
even
beef.
2,000.
I
That's
don't
just
know, baby.
awful.
Yo, for a
Okay.
shorty that had hits and was doing big, she had her own meal, nigga.
Yeah,
Oh, she had
was.
her own happy.
Her branding was on point just like a year ago, bro.
Yeah.
But as soon as Quavo,
So fire your team.
as soon as that
She-
Quavo went to,
Listen, she fucking with McDonald's. Does she need that album sales?
She may be getting
be that too.
sponsored.
But then again, if
Right.
you drop an album, you want that kind of, especially if you're a media lover.
Yo, but look what he said after too. He said if I had millions of followers and
Yeah,
my,
I get
and
what
my
you
album
mean.
sold 2K, I probably would just delete all my social media because y'all lying to me.
So what he's saying? They're saying that it's like a
That's all
conspiracy
label
with
shit.
the label.
It's all label shit.
But
label.
you should know that shit. I
Yo,
mean,
bro, I was like, oh, that's not.
I would like to be
when Hitmaker said
independent
something. That's when I was like,
distribution.
yo, bro,
Crazy.
that's different when Hitmaker chimes in and he says
hold on,
something.
Let me
Watch
say
what
something.
Hitchmaker
So y'all are artists, all y'all. So selling albums is like big to y'all, like y'all care. 'Cause
It's
I
like
feel
winning
like
a
that's major dudes.
That's
don't
like
even
winning a
care
ring.
about
If
sales.
Well,
if-
that's
if-
after you get to
I
that
mean,
point.
that counts.
Ask
Okay.
Jay-Z on
each
Hard
his-
Knock
to each
Life
his
Volume
own, to
2
each
if he
his
give a fuck about album sales.
To each his own.
You're gonna have a different answer than he would tell you now.
Yeah. The thing is,
Because
Like
listen,
right now.
It depends where you at in your
now, you
career.
think Jay-Z
It
said
depends where
you're
you're
a
at in your
big
career.
artist. You're a big
Album
artist,
sales?
right?
Yeah.
What do you think about first? Yo, that dude never even went platinum. That dude never went gold. Is he that big or
Where's my
something? You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
When people mention it, I mean, does it matter? I guess not as much as
Thank you, sir.
it should, but it does. I mean,
So look what Hit. This is when I said this matters now because Hitmaker chimed in and we know who he is, nigga. We know his track record, what he be doing.
Yeah, he got
he's,
bangers.
he's literally the go-to nigga when it comes to making these bangers, bro.
and he just spoke facts. He wasn't trying to do no. Yeah.
From what I'm reading, yeah. Somebody
just
gotta
like-
get fired. Yeah. Somebody that's not on
That's-
this
he's like,
fucking
He
look
said,
at-
I also have issues with her having platinum singles and
That's
selling
true.
2K.
That's why
crazy.
I can't stand analytics. People couldn't wait to not have to stand on gut feeling and goosebumps. If it's trending,
Bro.
you sign them and it doesn't work. It takes away being accountable for what you sign. Now you can lean on all the numbers said, man. Fuck all that.
Yeah.
I encourage everyone in the office to really bet on who they sign. This is what I mean. If you're an artist, your artist doesn't win, you are prepared to lose with them. Like, lose your job. If we all live by
Lose
these
your
rules,
job,
the
not
care
lose.
would
You're
be through the
losing
roof.
everything.
And a lot of the fluff
That's a lot.
wouldn't be here.
Some niggas
It's
make
true,
like
though.
6 figures.
And, yo, she...
What was her
That's
response?
her right there. She's fucking bad as fuck.
Yo, bro, you don't
Yeah, she-
understand, though.
she-
She was the biggest thing a year ago, bro. Like, literally, you know what it is to
How
have a
many
brand
people
deal?
that happens all the time. We got-
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it
Like
just
I
shows you
was
that
saying
it's
earlier.
all the
Like
label.
You guys said it's a microwave. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah,
Nah,
yeah,
it's all the
yeah.
label. That's all
Wait.
because look at the baby. The same shit just happened to this nigga.
Yeah, but the baby also went on fucking Rolling Loud and said some wild shit
Yeah,
about dumb.
you gotta watch
Dumb.
yourself.
Yeah,
sometimes.
yeah.
Fucked
You
up
can't-
his
I can't
bag,
even-
man. He fucked up his
Yeah,
bag, bro.
I
Same
can't be
thing.
mad at that.
I mean, look at Ye. We don't want to bring that
No, Ye
something
always comes up.
But if he
He's a-
didn't say it
he's a
the
special
way,
case, though. I'm gonna be honest.
yeah,
He's
the
one
way
of a
he
kind
said
case.
it is
You
what
can't
hurt
even
him. I
compare.
feel.
No, of course.
If that's your opinion, I
The way
understand.
you
that,
worded
but-
it.
Yeah.
What did
Sometimes
Dave
you gotta
Chappelle-
have a filter, man. So
Yeah.
What did
I
Dave
know,
Chappelle
man.
say?
I get it.
I
from
mean,
both.
Dave Chappelle is hilarious. Like, that's not one thing, you know. That's not something that
He
you
had
do.
to say it like
It's
Dave
just
said
a
it.
crazy thing to say out loud.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Monologue? Yeah, that shit was fire. Hell,
It's a
that's
crazy
true.
thing to
You
say
know?
out loud. I'm like, whoa.
Yo, bro,
That nigga Ye
he
is-
hit it right on the nose when he did that. And that was perfect timing.
Ye is wildin', but Ye, I'm not touching that. Cause you start saying wild shit. I don't even got money, and they're gonna come for me.
Leave me alone. Niggas not even got money.
Nah, yo.
Yeah.
So to round up this
Fucking
topic,
man.
it's just basically I see that they're just trying to expose that the labels are making all the wrong choices. You gotta believe in people. You gotta stop going by these analytics.
For sure.
You should
Stop
always,
the
you always gotta
analytics. The
believe.
analytics is
There's
not
no way
everything.
anymore.
Because at the end of the day, the label is the one that is controlling the analytics.
It's not that. It's that the label. You gotta make
It's
yourself
not that.
hot.
Yeah,
You
nigga,
make
they buy
yourself
most of that
hot,
shit
and then the
back.
label come find you.
The problem now too with the labels is
They want to ride your wave.
they don't even want an artist. They don't even
They
want.
just want the single.
They don't even want to hear that you have talent.
They just want to know. the
Wow,
numbers.
yo, this
Numbers.
music's amazing, but what could we do with you?
Yeah.
They
I
want
know
like, they
dudes
want
who
like a brand,
literally
is
would-
what you're saying. They want like a brand, right?
They want a full brand now.
Yeah.
They can't look at you and say,
Because
yo,
they
you have
see
potential.
they see that certain people do it now. People
Yeah.
build their own brands.
Nah,
Look at-
that's how it is
Look at
now.
It's
the
to the
Island
point
Boys.
because why?
Shit like that, like
Yeah.
bro, like
Yeah.
you know the
That
niggas is
gimmick.
whack. Them
That
niggas I
gimmick.
think know they're
That's
whack.
a gimmick.
Yeah.
I'm an
You gotta
island
fucking-
boy.
you gotta
That was
sell,
a
you gotta-
crazy
you know what I
gimmick.
mean? You out there hustling, you gotta do your thing.
Nah, that was a crazy
Yeah.
gimmick.
And they're in a mansion with a pool. Nigga, we don't got. I don't got a
Hey,
mansion
man.
with no fucking
You know,
pool. Nigga.
Nah, it
Just
just
make
goes
fun
to
of them,
say.
my fam.
The labels, the
Make it-
I'm
labels.
not an
Yeah.
island boy. I'm fucking.
The labels, the shit is that niggas now are making a lot of independent money. like within the last couple of years, every year independent money, like with the
Damn.
music just gets bigger and bigger.
Yeah,
It's just they're claiming more and more and more. Independent is basically the way for a lot of people. They're finding
A
their
lot of
own way
artists
to
are getting
do it.
hip. You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
Because it's direct to consumer.
You're seeing enough stories now. It's not they could just 1 in a million.
It's direct
You're
to
seeing a lot
consumer.
of people getting the chance.
You
It's just
tell
the people
me,
fumble themselves.
if you
Was
could-
Saweetie on the
Niggas
label?
get hot for 1 year and
Hell
that's
yeah,
it.
she
for
wasn't
me.
in the
What label was
Oh
she
yeah,
on?
she would have label. I forgot
That's
what label she was
awful.
on.
A label and you still sell 2K? That's awful.
That's
You might as well do it, Lord.
But what is
That's
2K?
not even the budget. That's not what you owe back. She owes a lot
But
of money
what
back.
is 2K?
She gotta recoup.
Because
Nah,
streaming
nah, but I'm
sucks.
gonna be honest. She might recoup just off of her past shit.
Streaming
She's gonna
sucks.
keep streaming.
because-
She's gonna keep streaming, bro. She just the numbers
Streaming
are-
sucks. You're gonna recoup, but streaming took albums away from you.
Yeah.
Listen, right now it says that she made 2K album sales, right? That's on Twitter.
At what price?
Wait, listen. Not everyone's gonna go look and see why she only made 2K. They're gonna go listen to it and she's gonna stream even more. This is a fucking marketing scheme.
Yeah,
That's
could
true.
be too. It
She's
could be
on
smart
Warner.
on
That's
their
true.
part.
She's
That's
on
true.
You know what I
Warner.
mean? Just put it out there.
When you
Maybe
got-
now she has 10,000.
Yeah.
She's on Warner.
I hope so.
That makes sense.
Hope we help.
Warner.
Warner,
That's
that's a big list.
Negative.
Bro, is that her
negative
brand is too
marketing
big
works
for
way
her
better than
not to
positive
do
marketing.
nothing?
Exactly.
That's what I'm just saying. The brand
There's
is
no
big.
such thing as bad as they say.
But
as
what
bad
was the
publicity
last-
now.
Like you see, like Travis Scott's brand, that shit translates.
What's the last Saweetie
You know what I'm
song?
saying? It translates.
What's the last
numbers,
Saweetie
the
song?
following, it translates.
Tell me a Saweetie
And even
song.
though that
Or I'll
whole
Google
crazy
it.
shit
Oh nah,
happened,
hell no.
even though that
Exactly.
crazy shit happened with Travis Scott, that was crazy.
The Astro
That
World
shit came and went.
Yeah, no,
That's how crazy Travis
Bro,
Scott's
that's a-
following is.
Bro, there's way more
Dude, what
crazy
happened?
shit going on in the world.
I don't know. That's kind of crazy.
That was
That-
crazy,
that's
bro.
that-
Not as the world in general. I mean, as an artist.
Oh.
That never happened at a show.
Michael Jackson shows us.
Nigga!
Yeah, Michael Jackson. Yeah,
You
yeah.
think rock show? Yo, I remember
Ariana
VH1
Grande.
showing just VH1. They're not
They
even
did the
showing like
the shooting in Las
titties and
Vegas.
shit, but
Yeah.
they were
Yeah.
showing
Yeah.
drugs and shit.
I
That
was
came
gonna
and
say
went
that.
quick.
I'll take. I mean,
That
as bad
came and
as it
went
sounds,
fast.
they're both catch-22s. But if you ask me, what would you rather have as an artist? I mean, I'd rather a nigga's gonna rush the stage. They're gonna rush the stage. You can't control that. Same way you can't control a random person going up on the 55th floor and just
Nah, yo,
bodying
bro.
people.
What are the
Yeah.
chances of him seeing that shit?
But you
within
can
that
control
crowd,
like, yo, don't
That's what
rush
I
the
was like.
stage. Chill,
Yeah,
chill.
That's a
You're
big
supposed to
crowd.
Nah, it's a
physically
big
go out
crowd.
there, like, fam,
That's
I'm
a
saying,
festival. that
Publicity
You want that
wise,
shit to happen?
publicity wise, you would think he'd fall off.
Oh, nah, I don't
And
think
his
he would.
shit's bigger than
Nah,
ever.
I never
Nah.
believed that. Not
Yeah,
one
but
for
he
one
did it
second.
right, man. He apologized.
Nah, yo,
Yeah.
bro.
Did what he
Bro,
had
I
to,
never
you know what I
believed
mean?
it for 1 second that he
paid
was
Bro,
off a few
as a
moves.
culture-
Yo, if anything,
That
this
nigga's
shit
a
made
real
him bigger.
nigga, man.
As a
Yeah,
as
you
a
know what I'm saying.
culture,
Yo, you heard that
Yeah.
shit made him bigger, if anything. Cause
As
that,
a-
that shit was on every news station.
Everything.
On
Facts.
TV, nigga. Parents were talking about it.
Nigga put his
The
money where his
radio,
mouth
if
is,
you ever
yo.
hear the radio
You know what I
driving,
mean?
nigga, you definitely gonna hear people talk. Yo, bro, that shit
but
was
as a culture,
everything.
we
It
are
was
very
tragic, but at
forgiving.
the same time, it
We
was
are
like,
very
what could you
forgiving
do?
if the music
Now
is
they
good.
say, nigga, no
Like
publicity is
now,
bad publicity.
there's
What
still-
happened though?
There's
What
still
happened?
people on the fence. I mean, on the fence with R. Kelly.
Nah,
What
bro.
fence?
I'm not on the fence with that.
Yo.
Are you gonna like his?
You heard, yo,
Oh,
y'all
nah,
noticed.
I
you're
separate.
right.
Y'all noticed the music
Yo,
stopped.
nah, listen.
What did he
I
just
separate the music from the artist. I still
Okay.
fuck with his music,
We
but
are
him as a
forgiving
person,
in
that
the
ain't
That
sense
shit
that
is
shit.
weak.
We're still gonna
Right?
do the
You know what I'm
music.
saying, right?
As a person,
He got
get
hits.
the fuck out of here.
He got hits. You can't take away R. Kelly's
Nigga, he
hits.
wrote
You're
for
right.
too many people.
Fam,
Legends.
the albums with Jay Fire.
The Fiesta, the
that
best
shit
of both
was crazy.
worlds.
Remember them shit?
He
That's
wrote
both
a
worlds.
lot of
That's both
B2K
worlds.
shit.
Bro,
1 and 2.
this
Oh
the
my
best
All those
god.
B2K
of
hits
both
were R.
worlds.
Kelly,
All
nigga.
these
Yeah, a
people,
lot of
all these
artists.
girls.
Michael Jackson got a few. Stevie Wonder got a few.
Of course, a lot of artists.
Off of R. Kelly, buddy.
Imagine how much
and then
more.
his own music. His own shit that he did.
But
But
do
I
you
believe I Can
still-
Fly was a track for.
But
That
do
was
you
one of
still
the
hear
biggest songs
that?
ever.
Do you still hear that knowing
Nice.
what he was doing?
But yeah, I get what you're saying.
When I was 23, all that shit that you were doing, that shit was mad fun. I've been there though.
Yo, you know what's the craziest shit? Somebody I know had dealt with a crisis like that. I'm not gonna say no names because it's a serious issue.
Yeah.
But they were together for 20 years. But the age separation was huge. So Shorty was like, yo, I'm having a midlife crisis.
I want to
I'm
have
done.
fun.
I'm done with this.
I want to have
Niggas
fun.
move down south. You know what crazy? That's crazy. Buy you a crib down south, all of a sudden, woke up one day, yo, I don't want to do this anymore. I'm
Women
done.
do that. I tell people
That shit is
If
crazy.
you
Women
don't-
do that. Women have that switch.
If you
But
don't
that's
adapt with a woman, you're gonna be left behind. Cause you gotta adapt every 5
I
to
agree.
7 years on what she's
No,
on.
but at the end of the day, that's why I think somehow you gotta be a little bit selfish.
Yeah.
A little bit.
No, you always gotta have to plan for
You know
yourself.
what I'm saying?
I feel.
Because you
I don't
never
even
know
like
where
listen,
life will be.
I
Some
never
leading.
like
shit,
it, but you
some
just
shit some
never
shorty
know.
said the other day, actually, on one of the pods on the ladies' night. She said, I want a man that has his own identity.
Yeah.
Something
Knows who he
separate
is.
from me. Not
So-
always attached. You know
But
what I'm
do
saying?
you?
Like-
But
that's-
That's what I meant to
gotta
say.
have your own
Maybe
and
not
what you
selfishness,
said,
but the own identity.
And what you said right
And then
there.
I
is what
gotta
you
ask her, do
basically
you
saying.
know your identity?
And it's true, not.
Because you're gonna change in 6
Nah,
years,
she
so
knew.
this identity ain't gonna be the same
That
identity.
was, that was a smart woman speaking, so she knew. Nah,
That-
I feel what you're saying, but that was a smart woman. She knew.
So who will you
So
be
what you
then?
gonna be then? You know what I'm saying?
Nah, but yo,
You know
she
what I mean?
right. As a nigga, she right. Because most of the time, niggas is just...
But women have
Niggas get into
but
the
women have a
relationship, forget about
concoction of a
themselves,
nigga
lose
cooked up
themselves.
inside their
and just
head.
do whatever
And
the girl.
yeah,
That's what
You just
mean?
go
Yeah,
with please
that's
your
what
girl
you like.
only. Like, yeah, please your girl, but
They
understand,
get tired of that
you're-
shit. Now you're boring.
You still
Be
by
got
yourself.
fresh.
boys were there before the girl. Yeah, you gotta,
Yeah.
you
No,
gotta
you're
have
boring.
bro time.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, the scissors?
You're talking like this.
Sorry.
Next thing you know, it's our fault.
No, but yeah,
You gotta have
you
your own
gotta
time.
adapt.
It's
Like
true.
I look at it like that. That's how I look at it. You gotta adapt because you become boring, and they get bored fast, and they leave you before they leave you.
Yeah, nah,
Keep
mentally...
it. That's a hard
Mentally,
bar.
man.
Nah,
That's a
mentally,
hard. They
that's
leave you
always-
before they leave you.
Mentally,
Mentally,
you're saying.
they're already clapped out.
Immediately.
They're clapped
That's
out a
the-
year
the-
before.
Yeah.
They're still
A
there
whole year
laying with
before.
you, waiting on the day that they decide, like, okay, today, fuck it, today's
How
the
to get
day.
out.
Today's the
Yeah.
day.
I'm out of here.
But
Fuck this
what's a
nigga.
relationship? You think about it.
Oh,
I mean,
man. Y'all niggas, yo, bro, we're
Nah,
gonna...
it's deep. I
really
feel
want-
you.
I'll give you a quick.
Nice and sweet,
I'll give you
please.
a
Short
quick
and
one,
sweet. I mean, pause.
A relationship is two people coming together for trust only. I trust you to take care of me. You trust me to take care of you. That's it.
That's it.
That's what it is.
In a nutshell.
It shouldn't be more than that.
It shouldn't be more than that.
Yeah,
but,
I get what you're saying.
But I shouldn't be responsible for your happiness. I shouldn't be responsible for
No,
for
that's a
making
lot of
you-
responsibility.
for making you comfortable.
And that's where
Yeah.
people go
I shouldn't
wrong.
be responsible for all this other stuff. My job in this relationship, if you agree to this, is what we're both agreeing to. And yeah, the rules might change later, but let's not call them rules then. Let's call them something else. Because
Circumstance.
Circumstances
It's life.
will change.
because we're all humans, and us as
The
humans, we're all
circumstances change
gonna
people,
gonna
bro.
grow.
Yeah.
But we all change. It's how you
and as we
adapt.
grow, we're all, like you say, we're all gonna change.
Like all that fun shit that was happening when you guys first met, this is exciting, this is thrilling, this is a new person, que ti lo otro. Eventually it gets old.
The honeymoon stage.
Yeah.
Put a wig on. It's a different person. You're good.
I didn't say
wig on,
don't
that's
throw a
somebody
wig
Nigga
on.
said Joanna man.
Throw a wig on. nigga.
That's why, you know, in my relationship, I just always.
How you keep yours afloat? Give me some tips.
I mean,
That's why he got an applause.
stay
earlier.
yourself. Always.
She can fight.
Nah,
Yeah,
yo.
she can fight.
Yeah.
Stay yourself.
I've been knowing her since middle school.
Yeah,
'cause
yeah,
that,
she-
you know, I grew up in the
She a real
neighborhood.
one.
So.
She
But
got-
it's
she
not
got
only
hair.
that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
No, she hold them down.
remain yourself.
saying,
Remain
that's what I'm
yourself.
She a real one.
Yeah.
Have your times where you do your own stuff. You know what I mean, as well as please
gotta
your
have
partner.
it,
But
yeah.
then, at the end of the day, if you like something, buy it for yourself.
This
I
is-
know a lot of dudes, like a lot of my friends, they won't please themselves anymore once they're with somebody.
It's
It's like, nah, yo, my girl. I'm like, bro,
that's
come
not how it
on,
should be.
fam.
That's why he got an applause earlier.
Yeah, but we can't go
Cause this
shopping. We can't go
nigga
shopping
used
with
to
you.
go body niggas. Look.
Bro, I've seen all you niggas change. I
This
was
nigga
around
used
when
to
you
go
niggas was
collab
reckless.
niggas,
so.
right?
We
Yo,
still going-
I've
we
never
still
in a
going
million
to
years.
AJ Wright.
You tell me.
No, I still go to AJ Wright.
Yo, Pete.
Nah, I still go to those
Right,
places.
Yo, Kid,
Nah,
tell
you know,
me.
it's just.
Tell me, in a million years, if they was to tell you, yo, this nigga G.
That's funny, nigga, 'cause I've been to
went
AJ Wright with this
school.
nigga.
He's not doing none of this shit.
Nobody
He at home.
thought
He
that,
a
not even
family man.
myself.
He's
I would've
What
been
would you
I
say?
would have been like, he got all that in jail?
facts.
Nigga wild!
Yo, no, that's true.
Shit.
Yeah. those.
So that's why he got an applause earlier.
But that's the lifestyle that he.
Nah, yo, you
that he
changed
portrayed to
OD,
us,
bro,
you
for
know
the
what I
better.
Yeah.
And now I see what he's doing.
Nah, that's
now.
all I give a fuck
mean?
about.
That's all he give a fuck
And
about.
now-
So-
He loved Tenny Street, bro.
Till things got
He
real.
still loves Tenny
You
Street.
have
He
a
got
kid?
hella real.
My nigga, don't have a kid and just
Plus
leave the kid.
Plus a
I
girl
seen
like
that shit growing up.
That's some sucker shit.
Exactly.
That's exactly.
Take care of your kids.
Take care of your
Exactly.
kid.
That's big.
So what happened for me was, now I got a kid. Now I'm gonna take care of that kid the right way. I'm not gonna let no sucker try to raise my daughter.
No.
And now things are the right way, the way I wanted it to
There's
be.
no excuse like, oh, you did it the wrong way. He's like, nah, I went to college.
And it ain't like you got a whack one either.
No
Exactly.
facts.
Your shorty ride at that, and I seen her ride at that.
Exactly.
So you
I know she'll ride it
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Shout out to her, yo.
The His and Hers podcast.
She a real one. Shout out to her. So when she sees this shit, yeah, you niggas better shout me out.
Yeah. Big shout out.
You nigga, I already know what time you're in.
Guap,
Better shout me out. I got you.
That's
Shout out
what
to
I'm
you,
on.
8.
That's what I'm on. That's what I'm looking for. I don't really wanna. I don't want to change for nobody. I want to change to be a better man.
That's it.
Are you gonna make me a better man? Are you gonna take me to my next level? Are you gonna be a foundation where now I'm good? Okay, let's start building this tree. Let's get these branches,
Nah,
different money
I'm
things.
gonna be honest. I
You
don't
feel
want no
what I'm
shorty
saying?
taking me to no next level.
Nah, you gotta have
She
a
better be able to
backbone,
level
B.
up with me, but I don't want her
We
taking me
both
there.
gotta elevate, but you are
Shorties
strong.
have egos.
You are strong. Yo, we all have egos though.
Yeah, boo.
We all have. When you cheat on a bitch, it's because the next bitch is stroking your ego. It ain't because she look good. It ain't because of that. Because you want to smash, yeah, she look good, no, but she gonna stroke your ego.
It's kind of because you look good for me. Yeah. For me, it was always she look good.
That's pretty much it.
Yo,
She look
how many
smashable.
times? How many times?
You said that about
No
me.
ego.
Yo, I'm gonna put you on a situation.
I used to be with hoes on the right.
I'm
and
gonna put
then
you on a
everywhere,
situation,
so.
right? You got a shorty, you love her, you good, all that, everything good, right? You at work. Another shorty come on, she look good too. You trying to be faithful as fuck. Faithful, nah, I'm good, man. Now you ain't stop playing. Now she gonna keep on you because you gonna stroke your ego. Like I said, you gonna run as fast as you can. You gonna pull a hamstring.
After a certain age, you pull a
We
hamstring.
She gonna
spun the
stroke your
block.
ego.
Yo, we spun the block on the hamstring.
On the
This
hamstring.
nigga
Gonna
said you
pull a
gonna pull a
hamstring.
hamstring.
Not only does she look good, now she's out here doing little bullshit. Hola, papi, ¿cómo tú estás?
Nah, yo,
Hey, mi
yeah.
amor, ¿qué te
That's
lo
the
otro?
thing. Some women actually
Oh,
go the
shit,
extra
this and
mile.
this and that.
Do that.
O te cocina algo. Oh, vamos con una bebida. This and that.
Nah, nigga fucking
What happened?
This nigga fucking went deep on that
This happened to
shit.
me.
That nigga, how many times you got trapped?
Are those scars?
Are you okay? Are you okay, my nigga? Nigga sounds traumatized.
Yo,
Nigga
he's
sounds
like,
like he need therapy right now.
Yeah, the groupie stories.
He sound like he need therapy.
They
yo,
gonna
therapy
get you.
session.
They
She
gonna
used
get
me.
you. They gonna get
She
you.
used
It
me.
takes
They
a-
used me.
She
It
caught me
takes
with
a
the meal.
strong man, you know what I'm saying?
When she out for the meal,
At
forget
a
it.
certain age, if
She
you
not
if
for
you
the
wildin', it takes a strong man to drop that at a certain age. When you're young, of course you're gonna come on. I'm young. I'm gonna do whatever I want to
Yo,
do.
it's wild shit.
At a certain age, like right at this age, it takes a lot for me to tumble that shit. Now you gotta get out of here. Now I'm good. I'm happy.
Nah,
Get
yeah.
it all through, you know what I'm saying? It's when you're not getting what you're getting at home that you like. Now she becomes attractive. Oh damn, this shorty's acting crazy. Oh shit, this shorty's
She picking up what the other person lacking on.
exactly. So that's what I'm saying. You both gotta adapt to shit. A man is a man.
Communication is key, and that's it.
Very.
Yeah, that's the number one thing.
1000%.
Moral of the
It's when
story,
it's when you're communicating and the
Communication,
person is
yeah.
not
That's the
translating.
number
Well said,
one thing,
well
bro.
said,
And it takes a certain woman to
you're
take
boring.
communication.
You're boring. Yo,
Yeah.
let's have fun. Let's have
Yeah,
fun.
yeah, yeah,
Fucking
yeah,
simple.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Simple.
Yeah, because if you're holding
That's
that
your-
in,
Bro, come on.
one day it's gonna be like, nigga, you're fucking boring, you fucking suck, you whack, blah
When you
blah.
see
You know what I mean? That's never good. You know what I mean?
Yeah, bottled.
No, it's just like that. You see it in so many. You know what I mean?
Bottled
So
up
it's like,
emotions
people
ain't
fall
good.
out.
Damn, this shit went way out of hip hop.
Nah, it don't
But
matter.
it's good. This
Sure,
is-
Nigga, we can talk
It's
relationships.
It's organic. It's
He's
organic.
gonna
over here.
cut whatever you want.
People come up here and talk relationships. Some of the niggas, some of the niggas come up here and talk relationships. One question was like, "What are you taking? 100K or your relationship?"
100K.
He don't
You're
got
in
a
a relationship with
Niggas,
Who? Roddy Ricch?
you saw what he said?
About Nas? About what?
Maybe, damn.
Jay, you probably charges
Listen.
300K. What do you think?
He said you wouldn't even get my picture, so listen.
He's getting $1 million an hour.
Listen.
Damn. That nigga better create a $500,000. Half a man for a show, Roddy Ricch?
So
Does he even
let's
show
get
up
into this.
for?
Hold up.
How many shows does he do?
Does he have enough?
Nah, we're not.
That's crazy.
Nigga, we not going off of that. We
lying.
going off the clip.
He's
we
lying.
Alright, listen.
He's lying.
We're going off the clip we saw. Fuck all that other shit.
True,
As
true.
we go, we're gonna go off this clip.
True.
Alright, we're gonna have fun with this shit. So listen, I would say now the fair price that he should be doing is $250 because he lost a lot of. He didn't stay on fire.
Nah.
I said $350. Now that was me being like serious. But does he have an hour worth of songs?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Our
He
show.
does.
That's a
He
long
has-
show.
Meek Mill has an hour worth of songs.
He does.
And I don't want to watch Meek Mill for an hour.
I'm not
Absolutely
trying to
not.
hear.
Yeah.
I'm
You better
not-
have a lot of features, a lot of
Yeah.
dudes coming on, a
Yeah.
lot of bullshit.
But let's-
on
alright,
the
so
side.
let's-
French Montana has an hour worth of
Festivals,
songs.
you know, festivals. You're not doing an hour unless you have a headliner, and
Fuck
he's not
it.
headlining.
Kodak
No.
Black has an
So-
hour worth of songs.
So let's just say he got like a 30-minute set.
Well, how much to give him?
They're going to give him 60, I think.
He's
For 30
He
minutes?
said they gave him.
60 to 100.
Nah, yo, he's
He's
saying.
saying
I'm telling
that.
you, Rolling
They
Loud,
can
he's
say
getting
that.
$500K.
I would say that
He
too,
is.
cause
Yo,
The
God
thing
bless
is-
him. God bless
Yeah,
him.
God
Ain't
bless.
no hate. Ain't no hate.
Nah, yo.
God bless, God bless.
Nah, God bless him, but bro, I think that's too much for a nigga that's not on fire no more. And he don't.
Facts.
The
his
thing
album
with
sales
Rolling
have
Loud
declined
is I
crazy.
think they base it off the tickets they're going to sell. So obviously they could pay him $500,000 if they're selling 100,000 tickets at $50 each. You know
you
what I'm saying?
crazy? Rolling Out tickets are $50. They're like $500 for the fucking
His
weekend.
packages and
Oh,
shit.
okay.
Oh, that's
It's
how it is?
3 days.
I mean, I never fucked with it.
3-day events.
You
3-day
buy it,
events.
yo. I was gonna go to the Lovers and Friends concert. I didn't go because I thought it was fake. Shout out to
Damn, I
Snoop.
wanted
It was
to.
a
I thought it
real
was fake
concert.
too, and it got canceled.
That's Cali, right?
500, no
That's in
Vegas.
Cali, right?
Vegas.
$500 for a ticket.
He had crazy.
7 people that I know went. They paid $500 for the ticket. So what's that? Those 7 people that I know, that show was packed.
Yeah, but there's a lot of there's a lot of acts,
So you
right?
imagine, like,
It's not just
Yeah,
one
yeah,
person,
it's
right?
multiple
How
acts.
much is South by Southwest?
It's worth it though.
Yeah, especially
To get
if you
in.
can watch multiple
South by
people,
Southwest is a
different
festival.
genres
It's
too.
free
I
to
just
walk
think-
around and mingle with everybody. You have to pay for special to go see people talk about stuff. And,
It's kind of like what Diddy does, the Revolt Music
The
Weekend.
Summit, Revolt Summit.
Yeah.
I don't know, I've never been there. South by Southwest is cool because like you don't have to have a wristband to really be popping out there. You can go out like that kind of festival goes like this. You go out there with a fucking speaker and you set it up and you have a DJ in the middle of the fucking street and you just start going whoop and everyone goes around you and you get all.
They don't have multiple stages, big ones.
No,
all
they
laid out.
They do.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
So you can set up like
if
a
you
little
wanna
pop-up shop.
if you wanna pay to go do that, you go do that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? As an artist, you don't have to go like you're not gonna go enjoy watching people perform. You're gonna go and mingle. That's what South by Southwest is for.
Network.
That's crazy.
South by
It's
Southwest is
networking,
a
yeah.
networking thing. It's not really like, oh, let's go see a concert. All those fans are gonna
People
be
are
there.
doing clubs and shit, events
Yeah.
while they're there and shit.
Exactly,
So everybody's
exactly.
mingling, meeting each other,
Yeah.
fucking with each other.
But
But I
Been
feel
Shows
like
together
I
for
feel
the first time.
that's dope too. But I feel like everywhere should be a networking place.
It should
But
be.
not everybody takes it that way.
Yeah.
You're
Because when
right.
I was in school,
You're
I
right.
networked and met hundreds of people, and now I mess with
So
everybody.
listen, I
From
like that.
business to other things, giving you ideas,
I like that you said that.
But
building
he's right.
relationships
Listen,
with people.
networking because building relationship and working with other people. Roddy Ricch, you see how I say that because his numbers have declined when it comes to music. His last projects haven't sold good compared to all his other shit, and it's a big decline. You feel me? So it's like, Hit Boy sat down with academics and he talked about it. He was academics is like, why haven't you linked up with Roddy again? Like, because you know a lot of people not happy with a lot of Roddy shit. Hitmaker said, I would like make a Hit Boy said, like, he don't know. Like, he don't know why, because ever since him and this nigga got together, they got a Grammy off Rip.
Who, him and Nas?
No, him and Roddy.
But see, that makes sense. You're gonna go with the chemistry.
And Roddy never reached out to him to work with him again, and he's reached out.
Well, that's not
And
him.
that makes sense, and I'm like, no wonder this nigga's numbers declining. He ain't working with the right niggas.
That's the
bro.
thing. The networking
He's not
is
going
huge.
back. He's not
Networking
going back
is
to working
big.
with niggas that you just got a Grammy with this nigga, bro. You're not gonna go back and try to get another platinum plaque with him?
Yeah, at least.
Come on, bro.
Or at least
People
a
saying
follow-up.
your shit is doing bad and it's
Yeah.
not doing good like it was before, bro.
Listen, man.
We know you're not gonna have a big of a hit, but nigga, that sound what you did for numbers, breaking records and shit
Listen,
like that,
man.
Like you said though, I think dudes be capping.
Listen, man.
1,000%.
Because you just never know the numbers behind the closed
The
doors.
analytics is crazy.
Yo, I got 500,000 for a show. Come on,
Okay.
bro. Maybe Rolling Loud, maybe. Because
Not
Rolling
many.
Loud is
The
humongous.
festivals, yeah. I think all festivals.
It makes
yeah.
sense. But you're talking, so how about the other stuff? Why didn't they ask him that?
Especially if he was headlining. If it said Roddy Ricch and then all the artists is at the
500 too
bottom,
much for that.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes
So
sense.
how about all the other artists?
Yeah, I was gonna say. Cause
So who you- what you
they're all
give the
headliners,
Future?
Aren't there? Like
He's a
yeah,
headliner.
No, I was gonna say. It's
Future?
all gangsta
Nah, yo, Dirk
dudes.
say he be getting
Future, Little
250 to 300 on Full Sense.
Exactly.
He be saying he
Future
be
is
getting,
a
like,
headliner.
Future, Little
Headliner.
Dirk,
Dirk
Travis
is
Scott.
hotter than that nigga
Nope,
right now.
nope, Lil Durk is not a headliner. Travis Scott
Definitely
is a
not.
headliner.
No, I was saying,
But Little
yeah,
Dirk
you
was
beat me to it.
headlining.
I was
He's
about
not
to
a
say
headliner.
that.
Oh, he
Hey,
wasn't
yo,
headlining.
Dirk
He's,
does.
he's on the bottom.
Nah, I think now.
Future's-
I think
You
Dirk
know,
could be a
you
headliner.
see how those flyers go is
Yeah.
is always, let's say
The
it'll be
names
like
mad
Nicki
big.
Minaj, and then the second line is the names in capitalized. Then the third line is the names capitalized, but
Then the
lower
small
font.
little
Then
letter.
it's all lower font.
There's always
That's
gonna
where he'll be the second line.
There's always gonna be niggas
You
of
know
the
what I mean?
Future, Kendrick, Nicki, those acts. They're
it'll
always
be
gonna
like
headliners.
Future.
But then again,
Playboy
a lot of those
Cardi,
artists
Lil
won't
Durk,
do that.
Fucking, you know what I'm saying? Tyler,
Now, a
the
lot of those
Creator.
artists won't do Rolling Loud.
Oh, nah.
Oh, they-
Kendrick's not doing Rolling
No,
Loud.
man, he's a
J.
headliner.
Cole has headline
He's a
Rolling
headliner.
Loud.
Nah, Future and them niggas, they've had like.
Future's a headliner.
Yeah, Future just. I'm
He
saying.
rock Kanye
No,
on
no,
that
I'm
song.
saying Kendrick. I don't think he'd do Rolling Loud.
He did.
I
Last
was
one.
gonna say he did.
Which one?
Yes.
He did the last one.
Really?
Yeah.
He did?
Wow.
I'm surprised.
Damn. So
he's
Rolling Loud got enough money.
No,
He's
yeah.
more like a
no,
Coachella
Rolling
Because
Loud.
Kendrick is
bro.
charging a
Yo,
mill.
did you hear what
Immediately.
Did you hear what he
A
just said?
mil for sure.
500
For sure.
500 for that event. Imagine Rolling Loud. I remember seeing the tickets, bro. And
Oh, so he wasn't
the
talking
label
about
starts
Rolling
at
Loud?
200.
I'm talking about Kendrick was more like a Coachella nigga to me.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, he does that. He did that.
I didn't know he did
Coachella.
Rolling Loud. I didn't know that.
Rolling
Kendrick
Loud-
Lamar did Rolling Loud, and I always.
I want to say it was the Coachella actually.
Hold on.
Yeah, bro, he
Kendrick.
did not
Yeah,
do
we-
Rolling
I
Loud.
feel like we're getting our wires.
Cause I watched Rolling Loud on YouTube. I saw Future.
Yeah,
I saw Dirk.
hold on.
I
think
saw
it was-
Little
I think
Baby.
it was Coachella.
I
Had
saw
to be.
And that
J.
don't-
Cole
that
did the
don't-
one
that
when it
don't
was
left in
raining.
Cali, right? Or am I bugging?
They're everywhere. They're everywhere.
July 25th, 2022, he brought out Baby Keem.
Yeah, he did
Lamar
Rolling
teamed
Loud,
up
he
with
did
the
Rolling
Black.
Loud. Rolling Loud?
In Miami.
The
Wow.
Silent Hill, the final. I
In
remember
Miami, in
that.
Miami.
He wild out, bro. Because
I mean,
it's part of his rollout.
You on your shit, so I know you know. You know what I mean?
It's part
So,
of
I
his
get it. I
rollout.
respect
Hey,
it.
real quick.
This is my directorial debut.
Hey, yo, we fucked it up. My bad. We in the
Yeah.
background talking mierda.
Mierda, nigga.
I'm proud of these niggas.
That was amazing. Yo, we in the background
It's
talking.
all kidding.
Mierda.
Like I was saying, it would be G
Yo, my
Unit.
legs fell asleep.
To me, it's G Unit.
Nah, but
G Unit versus the Locks. That should have been the
That's
verse.
what you wanted to
Nah,
see.
Alright,
Me and
alright,
Ghetto
so
say
we're
no,
still on the
nigga.
verses.
We say
Alright, so what-
G Unit and we say G Unit and fucking what?
Who else?
Dipset.
No, it's the Locks.
So that's who you would want to see. That was gonna be my question right now. I was gonna say, let's go around and let
The
everyone
replacement.
say who you would want to see in a versus. Are verses even still popping?
No,
yeah,
man.
not as much. But it depends on who goes.
Depends on the culture.
If it was obviously they're way too big, but I'd say
What, like a Jay-Z and
Jay-Z
Nas?
and Drake.
Ooh!
That would be crazy.
Drake and Weezy.
But they're not gonna do it. So it's
That's
like
what they-
that's
no.
fantasy.
It's not
No,
relevant.
that was mine right there.
They're not relevant.
Yeah.
Drake and
So
Weezy.
it's not happening because
I like-
niggas owe money. So
I like
right
Drake
now,
and Weezy.
Swiss is trying to get that money. Him and Timbaland trying to get that money right now. They haven't gotten paid for a couple other shows. So right now they ain't doing no verses
Ah,
until
yeah.
the
That shit
paperwork
was
get
ill.
ready.
I thought that shit got settled
Yo, in the
already.
pandemic,
Nope.
that shit kept us
Yeah, it
going.
got settled already.
That shit was ill.
They paid him.
I
Go
ain't
look it
gonna
up.
front,
Yo, you
the
missed the
3-6
Google that
Mafia
shit.
and Bone Thugs.
That
I
shit was
thought
crazy.
was ill.
That shit was
This
crazy.
nigga been Googling all day. He don't want to Google
I
now,
haven't
right?
been Googling all
Because
day.
that shit, I know I'm right. They already settled that shit.
What is he?
This nigga's crazy.
Yo, this nigga. Yo, today on
Buggy
Here's
Live.
My Dose, Buggy featuring us.
Yeah, basically.
I'm just saying.
He's the headliner. He's the
The
headliner.
headliner Buggy
It's his
featuring
show.
us. He knows more than the person who
No,
runs the podcast.
they settled that shit. Nigga, I'll be at work. not doing nothing but being on Yahoo. Yahoo all day.
Hey, boss.
Hip hop.
That's
yeah.
a lie.
Nigga said
That's
Yahoo.
a lie. He's
Yahoo.
the hardest worker,
Yo,
boss.
boss, that's a lie. He works hard.
He's the hardest worker.
I am.
You gotta say that.
Let's go
They
to
know my number
one more
show.
topic to end the fucking night before these niggas.
All right,
go
yeah,
crazy.
because
Yo,
I just
man,
got
I
the
ain't
call,
got no
gotta
more
go.
topics.
Yes.
One more.
What's this? Who's
Shout
that?
out my nigga
Yes.
name.
Is that
Hold
a
up.
trans? We're not gonna go.
Ain't no fucking trans nigga. Don't disrespect
Alright,
me.
I would say Trans Am, but you said it all the way.
We should have done this earlier, but you know.
Go to get it out the way. What we doing
So basically, this nigga shorty hooked them up.
with what? Oh, that's Roddy Rebel Shorty, right? Hooked him up with a villa in DR, right? I like shit like that. Put it all in the trust, babe. Put it all in the trust.
She said instead of a chain, watch.
I like shit like that. That's what I like.
Now yo, she look good too. I ain't never seen her.
Yeah, that's cool. Okay, that's fine. That does play a part. But if I give you a play and you come back with a bigger play, that plays a bigger part. Not worried about me. Worried about making us better. Assets.
You guys gotta say
Somewhere where you can
people are
vacation
watching,
at.
people are watching. What
Nah, I
what?
put it on the screen. They see it when I put it on the
Okay, I
screen.
got you.
So basically,
Look at
She got him a villa in DR.
where you can vacation at right now.
That's
What
hard.
the shorty did.
Yeah, his girl.
That's
Roddy
hard, right?
Rebel.
I like that.
I mean, nah. Women are just giving niggas vacations. They ain't buying it.
Yeah, well, find me a woman.
yeah,
Give me
that's
a
a dope.
motherfucking
That's a dope.
vacation.
That's a dope gift.
That's ill, because that's
Because then he could
appreciates.
eat off that. Yeah.
Even if you leave me, I got
Exactly.
something to make money off too.
Yo, I'm mad simple. Yo, listen, shorty, I'm mad simple. You just want to buy me some polo briefs and shit, little tag
What's the
top.
standards? What's the standards for a shorty?
She don't gotta get me. I burn heavy, so if you have
Make
a
it
problem
short.
with that, it's not gonna work out. And just listen to my 80,000 ideas, pick two, and let's make money together. That's what I'm at. I'm very free. Pause.
Standards in a woman? What would it be?
I don't have any standards, but I do have to say, if I do choose a woman to be in my life, it's someone that has to understand that yesterday will never be tomorrow.
Oh.
Simple.
Real
K.R.
shit.
Shakespeare, you heard?
Yesterday
Real
would
shit.
never be tomorrow.
That's a bar. Put that shit. I'm about to get that shit and put that in my fucking living room like decoration. You know, they got to sell them shit to Target. That's where that shit
The
belongs.
ones you put in your bag.
Niggas about to take your quote and
Niggas
make
take that shit
hella
they can
money
look at.
off of it.
And
Make
flex
money
it.
off the quote.
Yeah.
That
Uh,
shit's big.
so what, we
gonna
leaving it at
trademark
that
We
note?
gonna
G.
trademark that.
Standards. Which we try.
Just respect each other. That's all. That's the way I look at it. You respect me, I respect you. And that's it. A mutual way.
Oh shit. This shit, take a look.
I would just say be loyal. Keep it 100 with me. Communication is key. That's about it.
That's it.
Quick and simple.
Niggas don't really ask for a lot. You women have a list, like it's groceries.
Yo, they got these imaginary niggas built in their head.
From
You
TikTok.
have
Yeah, that's what
have an
social media
8-pack,
does, though.
6'7".
Social media does that. It makes them
a
think they can get any
contractor,
nigga.
but an assassin. He be on the block, but he's not on the block all the time. Yo, I'm like,
A
yo, pick,
contractor for the assassin.
pick one. You know what I'm saying? Like, golly, niggas got it's a whole lot going on out
for
Can I
here.
be honest with you though? You see how you're talking about girls having a list?
Yeah.
Where are you guys finding these girls? Think about it.
Oh yeah, you can see
You're
a
not-
couple.
you're
You
not-
can, nah.
you're not going-
They're on the list.
Listen. That's right.
I'm just fucking around. Right?
There's plenty
It's always a
of places
good time.
to go, and we keep going to the same shit and finding the same kind of people. As we start changing our mind and moving around and seeing different shit.
The same
So
person.
you network
It's
and
basically
meet
the
new people,
you're
yeah.
finding the same person in
Your
different
soul-
bodies.
Your soulmate might be in Japan. You probably don't even know it.
Ooh.
Fucking trap.
Travel a little bit.
Facts. Hey yo,
Travel a little
hey yo,
bit, man.
Get
we
out there.
outside. Here's my dose. At Insta _Lele.
Yo,
Follow
anything
a
you
nigga
niggas
for
wanna
y'all-
promote?
for y'all
before.
CH.
Nah. Yo,
Promote
Yeah.
y'all in IG. Promote your shit, my nigga.
you gotta
We
promote.
out here.
We doing a lot, man.
At who is Andre X on everything. Shout out,
On
shout out
everything.
Nowhere Studios.
This
Yeah.
guy could shoot your videos,
All that.
shoot your pictures,
Make you a beat.
make you a beat, can rap on your song, write the song for
Get a
you.
Write you a
feature.
hook. The hook, yo.
Yeah.
The
Yo,
hook
can he
is-
dance?
yeah.
Chris Brown.
I can't
Yo,
do it.
I
I can't do it.
You don't want to see him dance.
Yeah. Yo, he can't do a
Anyways.
suicide.
Yeah,
for another day.
Yo,
Anyways.
if you want to follow me, you can follow me at King of Soul. That's my sneaker page. Get you whatever you want. That heat.
Fire.
I rap as well. My name is Ghetto _978. And
One of
None
my
of that
favorite
soft shit
rappers.
either.
This
and
nigga's
I
one
could
of
give
my
you
favorite rappers.
and I could give you some credit advice.
Yes, he
But
can.
that's gonna cost you a little bit.
Yes, it will.
But even if you follow me regularly, I'll give you
He'll
little
give you
hints
game.
here and there.
Yeah, he
So,
be giving game.
Word up.
Definitely. Buggy, what you gotta say before you get out of here?
Fuck social media.
And we're leaving it at that, you heard?
Ew.
Yo, listen, it was good having you fellas, man. It was a TBT episode,
Yes,
cause
sir.
We had to. They gotta know how different it was. Like,
if it was up to them, we could keep going for
it
hours.
was real,
man.
real,
Chill
real.
the fuck out. We got
I'm
stories.
gonna go. I think I
You
was
feel me?
Sure.
Niggas about to turn
I'm
out.
I think I was your G with
But,
the side.
It's your boy Nate. We checking out. Here's my dose. Y'all have a good night.
God bless.
Over and out.